Hello, people of Earth. It's your pal, the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming your way with another low-key broadcast. And today, we are once again at the helm of Strong Style Wrestling, as I believe we have a TV taping and a pay-per-view to present this afternoon in Wrestling Empire. But before we get to that, I'd like to say hello to everyone in chat or checking us out on VOD. No matter who, what, where, when, why, or how you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, we're happy to have you with us. We hope that it finds you well. Oh, hang on one second. Oh, of course. Pretzelrocks fails me now. How dareth thee? Okay, can I do this? So, y'all might recall that last time we presented our wrestling, we were dealing with maybe like half a dozen at most, songs to go through via Pretzelrocks. And the settings that I always have on are, you know, YouTube safe. I'm on just a free account with Pretzelrocks. I ain't got monies like that. But I got YouTube safe on. Allow mature. I don't know what that would even mean. And then I used to click on instrumental to, like, you know, just to avoid people singing and stuff underneath me and make it easier to concentrate on my voice as host, etc., etc. Oh, what's going on here? Oh dear, oh dear. I accidentally grabbed a window from the other monitor and I'm dragging it to in front of my face, and I do not want to do that. Okay. Oof. So anyway, with the instrumental tab on, it gives me those 6 options in the Surprise Me category, which should be technically like every song they offer. So I unticked instrumental, and lo and behold, there are 5,421 tracks now available, 277 hours of whatever it's going to be. And so far, because I've been playing them for the past 10 minutes, they're all instrumental. They just, I guess, aren't tagged as such, and therefore are now in the category, or were excluded from that other category, which is very strange to me. Okay. We have, like I said, television and a pay-per-view to book. It is a cozy, cozy afternoon, as you might be able to tell by my cartoonish face. Let me get the match list on screen here. Having a bit of a rough physical day, so I'm sparing myself the need to be on screen. Okay, so as you can see, we got television to book. I already checked it out. We're in China. They like fire. They hate promos, so we're not going to do anything. So we're only going to have like one. There's going to need to be a promo here because we're going to crown someone the #1 contender to Christian's Television Championship. And what that means is the winner of a 3-way between Ultimo Dragon, I don't know yet, and Coco Beware gets added to the Sting versus Christian match for the Television Championship at the pay-per-view, and the 2 losers will then go on into a singles match against each other. We're going to have the third, like the rubber match between Scotty 2 Hotty and Bobby Lashley. You know, I kind of want to save that for the pay-per-view. We'll see. We'll see if I turn that into a tag or not, and then put the rest. Like we're already building towards Natalya Neidhart, Great Barrier. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we're going to open up with Lance Storm, Bad News Kingston, world title. Gonna start the pay-per-view off hot for funsies. So we're gonna have to put the tag belts on the line. Do we even have contenders, champions, etc.? Let's take a look at the roster. Woo, excuse me, little match list. So we got Matt Hardy and Kenny Omega. They're both back, so that's a good sign. The Miz is messed up right now, to the point where he may never be himself again. And I did not give him health insurance, which is unfortunate. Okay, so the Hollywood Elite are reigning tag champions in dire need of some help. For the moment, we're just going to leave everything as is. Oh man. Okay. Okay, so we're going to ignore the potentiality of a tag title defense, and we're just going to focus on singles things. Singy thingies. Let's get the roster up. It's always helpful. Let me make sure. Oh, I'm covering a fair number of names here. I'm in the way of Elegante, Damian Sandow, Molly Holly. Oh yes, Hurdy-Gurdy, the former Samantha Panther, wanted a name change. So now, all right, we granted it. Now she's Hurdy-Gurdy. Not even Hurdy-Gurdy. Hurty-Gurty. All right. Okay, so we got. She's also a heel. So we're gonna go Molly Holly Hurdy-Gurdy, just because it elicits that reaction from me, versus Hurdy-Gurdy. Maybe do that. We'll start that as we'll put that as a feud, so we're gonna put that on twice. So long as none of them get hurty. Gritty. We're gonna go ahead and run that back. They all seem boring on paper because it's just like singles match, singles match, singles match. But as we actually like book them, then I start to layer on. Oh, okay, we'll put this one here. We'll put this one there. We'll add these weapons specifically. We'll crank up the violence in this manner. We shall escalate and escalate and escalate. Okay. I'm just kind of, like I said, I'm just fleshing things out as best I can here. I don't really want the champions. I mean, Christian's going to have to be involved in here as the referee, which means we'll have one promo. So that might be, well, I might save that for the main event depending on what I do here. Because I still need to build toward Lance and Bad News. They haven't actually like really been across from, no, they were across from each other. Let me scroll up here a little bit. Yeah, they were across from each other in that Dream Partner tag match last week, which was technically a couple of weeks ago. As far as television understands, like as far as the universe here goes, it was a couple weeks ago, like 3 by the time this show is rocking. Okay, so Matt Hardy's got to go by himself again. Do we put him in here? Sure. Ultimo Dragon, Matt Hardy, Coco Beware. The winning two, or sorry, the winner gets added to the Sting Christian match. The losing two face each other there at the pay-per-view. I'm just trying to move things forward, build a real quick headcanon, fast as we can. I think Holly Holm, Mickey James aren't there. So let's do Holly Holm. We have a very small women's division at the moment. I wouldn't mind hiring 2 more, but we'll see. Oh yeah, we have Taz coming in too. I gotta get Taz on here. Ooh, should I put Taz immediately into title contention? Nah. That's fun though. Looks like I should push this to the main. And we'll do Taz's debut before then. That's Taz! I mean his re-debut. Really. Okay, so sorry, I'm going too fast for myself here. Mickey James. So we'll also run this. Since we have a pay-per-view, we're putting all hands on deck as best we can. We also have the best opportunity to earn because the ticket price goes up and more matches means bigger crowd. So fingers crossed. It's always a gamble. Fingers crossed it pays off. Let's see. Abyss is still out. Miz is still out. I need something to go here. We're already doing Scotty 2 Hottie and Bobby Lashley. They're finishing their hostilities. It looks like Sasuke Owens, who've already had stuff going on. So that makes sense. Okay, so down here we'll put the great Sasuke versus Kevin Owens, who might not be employed with us anymore. Oh, that might be his last sort of big match with us. Okay, everyone I'm blocking with the match list, I've already booked, so I don't need to worry about feeling bad. I just need to move it out of my own way because it's a different size on my screen and blocking different names. Okay, we've booked Lance. We haven't booked Lance for the TV. I need a match here. And then an opponent for Taz. So that means I need 2 baby faces and a heel. Who do I have left on the babyface side? I have Kenny Omega. And I have Sting. Seems to be. Okay, so... How do we work this? Drew's kind of hurt. I don't want to use Drew. Elegante could face somebody. Christian's perfectly fine. Do. It's Taz. Okay, yeah, people being out. Hoyts. Like, I have just enough to put on a show, basically. I mean, Sasuke's still available. Sasuke and Owens are still available here. Like, if I just keep rolling this, so I can do great Sasuke. versus Kevin Owens. And then just rematch it at the pay-per-view, right? Like, we already booked it for that. Let's just keep it going. New York style booking, where you just get the same matches over and over, and we'll just escalate week to week. Okay, so on the television especially, like these matches, probably going to be standard rule set, just the matches. And then once we're doing the pay-per-view, that's when we're going to, like, you know, bust out the big stuff. I'm trying to figure out how I can successfully put fire into most of the matches, because that's what the Chinese fans are clamoring for, apparently. That leaves Kenny Omega to be Taz's re-debut opponent, and I don't hate that at all. Because again, no matter how this goes, we could always redo it. Let's put it here, and then I want to put this later. There. So we won't really have a tag team match, like a tag team title match, on the pay-per-view, unfortunately. So that fills out a card, uses mostly everybody, and then also mostly books the pay-per-view. Who's left? This is the #1 contenders, the TV number. Like, let me just hang on. Getting what? Too far ahead of myself. So the #1 contenders for the television title, the losers will be losers will be facing each other in a singles match. There, I just trying to spit out that I'm making a note for that. Oh. Eventually we got there. Okay, who's left? So this is actually earmarked for 2 of these 3 people, the third person being these question marks. And then I just need 2 more matches. I've already double booked stuff to be like, you're now in a feud, you do this, do that. We'll see what happens. We'll see if Abyss comes back. If Abyss comes back, we'll hire another babyface. Elegante's here. We'll see if Miz is back by then. We'll see what happens. Like, we're going to leave a few of these spots open at the pay-per-view. Woo! Because we don't know how the roster is going to feel by the time we're actually there. So, now that we've booked mostly what we're going to do, I can rearrange my own screen here and then get it set up to book this first match. Opening us up. Week 1 of TV. We're going Molly Holly. Molly Holly to the front, please. And the newly rechristened Hurdy-Gurdy. Okay, Red Hughes, it's your turn to go first. Boink. Bobby, you're in the middle. So, Red Hughes. Okay. Rule set. Standard are going to apply. Lenient pinfalls only. No countouts, no disqualifications. Props inside the ring to encourage their usage. By props, I do mean weaponry. Let's see what in particular burns. They do just set stuff on fire. Like, they just do that of their own accord. I mean, like, all of the talent seems to have that ability to just like, oh, yeah. You don't tuck a lighter into your tights? Hidden pockets everywhere. Explosions, I don't think, are the same as fire. Hey, Rocco, what's going on, buddy? How's your afternoon? I'm doing grand. I mean, overall, yeah, I'm doing great. But just a little physically drained today. That's why we're doing cozy mode. But, hanging in there, doing all right. How are you, sir? See, if I just do explosives, that doesn't guarantee a fire. They say they like fire. I don't know if that necessarily means explosives. That also increases the risk of the injury to either competitor significantly. So I'm trying to think of something. Or I'm just going to keep scrolling through all of these options and see if we can't find something that lends itself to the idea of like, okay, this could be set on fire rather easily, or like should be a flame. Or should encourage them to. There. Pizza. Obviously. I mean, we'll do a pizza match at some point. We can pretend it's a corporate sponsorship. Let me note that. Because we do what we want. The Holly Holm Mickey James match at the Pay-per-view. I just put pizza. So now it's a pizza match. We'll figure out what that means when we get there. Table legs. Just bits of table. Tablets, tennis rackets, thumbtacks. Again, these things could explode. Like the tablets, I mean. But that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to set anything on fire. Alright, I'm just gonna stick with random. We got our rule set. Got some funky music in the background. They don't like promos, so we're gonna leave out as much story as we can. This is just a straight wrestling show for the fans here in China. And let's see how they like Molly Holly against Hurdy-Gurdy. Hurty-Gurty. Oh, hang on one second.
Are you
Hurry.
living that dream? Is it more than it seems? Is it cookies and cream? What's the snag of the stream? Snag of the stream.
Well, those two things are in two different keys, but now it looks like I'm singing Hurdy-Gurdy's entrance theme. Today's snack of the stream is a white chocolate macadamia nut Cliff Bar. Not quite a Cliff Builder, but hey, in a pinch, they'll do. Out comes Molly Holly. Soaking in the adulation of the fans as I unwrap this bar. Oh, delicious. We are underway in a fury. Molly Holly with an extra camcorder. And Hurdy-Gurdy with that oversized breadstick, known as a Singapore cane. My word, what a tumble Molly Holly just took. Over and over she flipped. Face first landing on the stairs. Blood everywhere. That was ridiculous. Oh, sorry to hear about your sinus headache, Rocco. Thanks for hanging in there with us. We are down but not out. Never defeated. Up and over goes Hurdy-Gurdy. Oh, good gracious me! Red Shoes Ueno, in trying to throw down that camcorder, ended up blowing it up in his own face as you see Damian Sandow and Bobby Heenan at the commentation station. That would be a pretty decent commentary team, I gotta say. As I enjoy my Cliff Bar. Oh, roll through on the German suplex. Excellent pinning combination by Molly Holly, and that will do it! Molly Holly with the victory! Easily done! And a dull match. Okay, Molly Holly's profile has improved considerably by absolutely destroying Hurdy-Gurdy. Hurdy-Gurdy, not so great by losing so easily. Uh-oh, what's up? Haha, go for it, buddy. Honestly, whatever you want to do, Bad News Kingston, you're the champ. You do your thing. Go for it. Go for it. This could be just what I need to stand out as your world champion. Never mind that he was bald like last week. I love that our version, like our universe's, Kofi Kingston has this weird identity crisis. Like he's fought his way to be the world champion. That wasn't good enough. He's turned bad after winning the world title. And now he's like still trying to change up his look to quote unquote stand out. That's wild. And yes, Rocco, I was very excited to see that Powerhouse Hobbs was back. Once I figured it out in the middle of that promo, I was watching with Rob and I was like, my question to Rob, I phrased it, pa-pa-pa-pa? Like, that's all I said. I'm like, oh my god, is it Powerhouse? Like, pa-pa-pa-pa? And then the music hit. I was so excited. Yeah, big fan of his. Since day one. Since day one. Alright, so match 2, we have something booked here. So Molly Holly Hurdy-Gurdy. Hurdy-Gurdy is not going to be excited with that result, so that's fine. So we're starting a feud between Molly Holly and Hurdy-Gurdy. This should be this is the rubber match between these two. Bobby Lashley and his arch nemesis in this promotion so far. Scotty 2 Hotty, who I forgot has joined the crew with Great Sasuke and Great Barrier. Hang on. Hang on 1 second. I gotta, Scotty, we gotta change your look up a bit. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry, but he's gotta be the Great 2 Hotty. Face. Oh god. This is great. Okay, I'm gonna... let's get rid of that. I'm trying to find his... Okay, I need that part. And then mask base. 11 and 17. Ah! Done. Okay, and then in his wrestling attire on the face, I need 11 and 17. Yeah, buddy. Ooh. Yes! Alright, the Great 2 Hotty! Since he wanted to form a tag team. Oh, I gotta... Hang on. They don't have a name yet. The relations. Yeah, see? Managed by the Great Barrier. Partner of the Great 2 Hotty. The greatest team. They are the greatest team! Or, hang on. Hang on. There we go. GTG, greater than great. The Great Sasuke and the Great 2 Hotty. Under the tutelage of Sasuke, now the Great 2 Hotty. Trying to solve his issues with Bobby Lashley. With Bobby Lashley. Alright, let's go. Rules. Everything else the same. Props wise, just put them in the ring. Rules wise, no time limit. Pinfalls only. Use those weapons. While I do appreciate this, I do need to move on. Death Knell sounds more impressive as a song title for something that should be wrestling appropriate. Okay, certainly not the Death Knell of my promotion. They don't like promos, we're not going to book any. We're just going to get to that matchup. The Great 2 Hotty, who should be coming to the ring with at least Sasuke, against Bobby Lashley. In their rubber match. They're 1 win apiece. Yeah, the Great 2 Hotty with the Great Sasuke. Bobby Lashley all by himself. Some could argue that it was the threat of Bobby Lashley, or perhaps just this feud in general, that convinced Scotty 2 Hotty he'd need to level up his work in the ring. Now under the tutelage of former world champion Great Sasuke, has become the Great 2 Hotty. And as you see, Holly Holm and Matt Hardy at the desk. Bobby Lashley wasted no time getting into the weaponry, as he's trying to get in the face of the Great Sasuke to neutralize that outside influence for the Great 2 Hotty, who stumbles into the corner. Bobby Lashley couldn't quite follow it up right away. Good lord. Like a human femur? What is that? Oh! 2 Hotty snags it out of his hands. Scotty no more. Oh, follow-away slam by Lashley. Oh, continuing to club on Too Hottie with that bone. Too Hottie getting boned by Bobby Lashley here. Center of the ring. Oh, into the cattle mutilation. No submissions in Strong Style Wrestling. Pinfalls only. Hang on. Oh, what a counter! Powerbomb countered into a monkey flip by the great Too Hottie. Incredible athleticism on display. Go behind by Lashley. Thwarted. Sure. Crucifix bomb. Lashley shakes it off and throws Scotty Too Hottie over the ropes to the floor. You can see the stairs have already collapsed under the ferocity of this fight. Knee bar! Knee bar! By Lashley. Let's zoom in. This knee right here. This one. Yes! Oh, Sasuke had to break it up for his client and tag team partner. Lashley trying to roll Sasuke out of the way. Now bars his knee! But the great Too Hottie there to break it up. This is a standing moonsault, does Too Hottie. Now just slugging it out right in front of the camera are the great Too Hottie and Bobby Lashley. Action you will only find in Strong Style Wrestling in the Wrestling Empire universe. Oof. Nice takedown by Lashley. That amateur background coming into play against the great Too Hottie. No countouts, no disqualifications. Anything goes so long as you secure that pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh, the great Too Hottie's in trouble, but he manages to counter out of it. There are no submissions in the SSW, so just a visual. Oh, end of the match there. But Bobby Lashley's starting to feel that adrenaline. Looking to finish the great Too Hottie off once and for all. Too Hottie struggling back to his feet. Oh God! Took a bat flip bump off the apron. As Bobby Lashley took his legs out, flipped him over onto his head. Pulls him back to his feet. German suplex into the commentary desk by Bobby Lashley! Great Too Hottie in a world of hurt. Look at the blood flying everywhere. Great Sasuke in trying to distract the ref, give his client some time here, his tag team partner, his friend. Ref rolling out to check on the great Too Hottie now. He's having trouble getting back to his feet as Lashley just stands there menacingly. Now Bobby Heenan getting into the face of Lashley, telling him to finish the match. Don't play with your food, as MPP would say. Certainly allowing the great Too Hottie a lot of time here is Lashley. Oh, hang on. Great Too Hottie trying to get Holly Holmes' chair, gets knocked into it by Lashley, and down goes the commentary desk. Bobby Lashley once again with that bone. And a contract in the other hand. I don't know what's going on here. Other than he just deadlifted him into an electric chair and down he goes. Holly Holm upset about the loss of the commentation station. Bobby Heenan trying to chase her out of the ring. Oh, that's a tablet, not a contract. And somehow Scotty Too Hottie pulls Lashley into a triangle choke and gets himself some time here to catch his breath. Back to the center of the ring. Grabs Bobby's bone. But gets locked into rear naked choke. Oh, that's another visual fall there. The great Too Hottie tapping again, but it does him no good. A third time now. Bobby Lashley loving it. Just choking the life out of the great Too Hottie. What a great aerial view we're bringing you here. Oh, Heenan kind of ran over the two of them and broke it up. Very interesting there. Referee taking a bit of pity on the great Too Hottie, perhaps. Oh, just getting manhandled by Bobby Lashley here. Clutching at his knee now, so Bobby Lashley attacks the knee, into the pin, hooks the leg, 2. Hottie kicks out. There's still fight remaining in the great Too Hottie. Flips Bobby Lashley away. Sasuke in for a distraction. Hottie once again has that bone. Oh, they're fighting over it. Lashley smacks him in the face. Gets flipped over into a headlock. Front face lock. Batu Hottie. Slowing things down, trying to catch his breath. It's taking quite a bit of punishment as we approach the 6.5 minute mark in this one. Once again, fighting over that bone. Lashley is adamant at using that for violence in this matchup. Dodges a couple of shots. Oh, gets the legs taken out. Sweep the legs, Scotty. The Great 2 Hottie now with a 2x4 and the bone in hand. Dual wielding. Able to flip Bobby Lashley over the top into the waiting arms of Sasuke. And that lion tamer on the floor. Once again, no DQ, no submission, nothing anybody can do about it. Bobby Lashley, the heel in a 2-on-1 situation with two baby faces. Interesting dynamic. As you can see, Holly Holm still upset about losing the commentation station. Matt Hardy seems chill with it. He seems alright. Just chilling. Just having a good time. Just spitting out Matt facts. Bobby Lashley thoroughly engrossed with Sasuke. Does not realize the time this is affording the Great 2 Hottie to get back into this thing. As I take a sip of water, you should be able to hear the ice. Don't forget that at one point, Scotty 2 Hottie tapped out symbolically 3 times in a row in about a 10-second span. And now he is right back into this thing. And in fact has more stamina left than Bobby Lashley due to Bobby Lashley's entanglement with the Great Sasuke. 2 Hottie throws that bone in Lashley's face. Trying to lure him over into the corner where Sasuke is again. Clear strategy from the greatest, from greater than great. Into the belly to belly. Up and over goes 2 Hottie. And now into a giant swing on the Great 2 Hottie. Look at Bobby Lashley go. Swinging him into the corner. No, countered. Hurricane Rana. Lashley throws him off before the pin can be counted. Bobby Heenan distracted by a Great Sasuke anyway. Back and forth they go. 2 Hottie dazed. Lashley goads him to the ropes. Oh my gosh, just wailing on each other now. Duck underneath, roll up by Lashley. Heenan well out of position. 1! Just a 1. Oh gosh, into a standing moonsault, but he accidentally hit Sasuke as well. He was rolling in to help his protege. His latest protege, I should say, as he also has the Great Barrier under his wing. Great Khali not associated. The only great, not another great banner of greater than great. Into another giant swing to 2 Hottie. Drops him quickly this time. Didn't want to risk that counter. Stomping away. Nicely done. Oh, a surprise pin, but Heenan once again out of position. 1 count. 2. Hang on. Oh. Lashley escapes. Bobby Heenan once again out of position. Had to get his wits about him before he could start counting that pinfall. Oh, into the spear by Lashley. Now an ankle lock. Into an STF. Look at the joy on the face of Bobby Lashley administering these submission holds. Pain etched on the face of the Great 2 Hottie. At least what we can see of his face under the mask. His hair certainly looks to be in pain. As we apparently present you this match from inside an enchanted toy shop based on the music. Oh, it's called the Antique Music Box. Fair enough. Now, I used to be able to. I used to have a button where I could control pretzel. with my stream deck, but I don't think they allow us to do that anymore. Oh god, another symbolic tap out. 2 of them. That's the Great Too Hottie screams in pain as we approach the 11-minute mark in this contest. What a fight. A rubber match between these two. Each has won 1 singles contest against the other. A lot of pride on the line in this one between Bobby Lashley, once again feeling that adrenaline, and the Great Too Hottie. Lashley going for the ankle lock. Into the STF again. Submission after submission. That's a tap out, but it's not going to do you any good. Over and over. The Great Too Hottie trapped in this STF. Referee's got to think about stopping this thing. Dear Lord, there are no referee stoppages. It's just pinfall. Great Too Hottie tapping for his life. You can hear him screaming in pain from up here. Dear Lord. Each one of those would have been him tapping out. / potentially getting injured. So he's never getting out of this STF. Bobby Lashley's got it locked in. Great Too Hottie's just squeeze. Oh, hang on, he finally countered. How? Backdrop suplex. Scotty Too Hottie continues to fight somehow, some way. Another suplex to Lashley. You cannot take away the heart of one Great Too Hottie, but Bobby Lashley just pins him to the canvas, drapes himself over top, and no! Just a 2 count. I thought that was going to be it for sure. Belly to the floor. Great Too Hottie wiped out, may have dislocated his knee. Lashley out after him. Oh, okay. Wowzers. Oh, God. No more submissions on the floor. Whose blood is that? Probably not Lashley's. Oh, now it is. Gotta get the fight back into the ring, gentlemen. No countouts, no DQs. Oh, nice cutter counter. Or counter cutter. Depending on if you're on the east or west coast. Good Lord. Great Too Hottie bleeding profusely. Nice cartwheel out of the way, but he accidentally clipped Bobby Heenan, who was trying to get back into the ring, and this sends Great Sasuke and Holly Holm into the ring. Sasuke again trying to distract both referee and Lashley. All right, the fight finally spilling back to the confines of the squared circle. German suplex for the bridge by Lashley. 1, 2. No! Hottie out again! Where is he getting this resistance? Where is he getting the will to fight? Almost 14.5 minutes gone in this one. No time limits in SSW contests by default. We only adhere to very strict rules when we're doing promotional battles. And we have to fight under other people's laws. Oh, God. Oh! Tossing that bone at Too Hottie was Lashley, who's now... I think he was going for a top rope move, but Great Too Hottie wisely walked all the way across the ring, now brandishing that sign. Up and over he goes, big belly to belly. Very strange camera angle of it. Once again, barring the knee of Too Hottie is Lashley. And for probably the, I don't know, 24th time, 25th now, let's go with, Scotty Too Hottie, the Great Too Hottie, once again symbolically tapping out in a match with no submissions. You can see the crowd starting to turn on it because it's been 15 minutes. Guys, we got to wrap this up. They like fire, they hate promos. Okay, all right, we're filling that. They're filling these stars out. All I want is these stars nice and full. I don't know or care who's winning. It's still anybody's match. These things are crazy. Great Too Hottie could string something together, hit him with something like, or like a weapon shot, and it could be over. Oh, what a block! Not the second one though. Oh God. Lashley just maiming Too Hottie with that chunk of steel step. Now back to another knee bar. Again, toying with Too Hottie. Just pin the man at this point. As Matt Hardy sits patiently. Huge opportunity for Matt Hardy later on in our main event. The chance to become not necessarily #1 contender, though that's what the promo will say. But certainly to become a contender to the SSW Television Championship and be added to the Sting and Christian match at the pay-per-view. As I have some more ice water. My favorite drink. You got your ice, you got your water. What else do you need? Lashley eventually lets go of the knee bar, realizing he's got to pin Too Hottie to end this matchup. Hang on, he's got Sasuke now! Oh, I thought he was going to powerbomb him over the ropes. Just into them. Bobby Lashley feeling that adrenaline once again, but Sasuke's in the way. Now Too Hottie and Lashley wailing on each other in the ring. Too Hottie with the tablet. Gets rolled up, but he didn't know where to be seen. 1, 2, 3. He still held him down, and Bobby Lashley picks up a huge victory. Bobby Lasho. Boo-boo Lashay. Boo-boo Lashay. Okay. I'm cool with that. Let me just check as I gaze out at this pay-per-view card. Scotty 2 Hotty and Bobby Lashley aren't on it. So, they're now penciled to face each other again. Okay, they pinned the great 2 Hotty in a wonderful match in 17 minutes and 11 seconds. Wow. Profile raised. Strength risen. Nice. Agility went slightly down. Interesting. Great Sasuke's disappointed. That's fine. What's going on here? Sting! Someone stole Sting's clothes! Calamity! Unless you give me $2,300. Hang on, that's a lot of money, Sting. Huh. 1 second. No, that's a significant amount of money. Wait a minute. Sting, you're not on this show. Ha ha! Go home. No, you look fine. You're not on this. You're not booked. Don't worry about it. I hope the joke was worth it because I'll have to miss the show because of this. No problem. You weren't booked. I just double checked my paper here. You weren't booked. Okay, so Sting not available. And we move on to match number 3, which features more greats. Amazing. Yeah, so he's gone. Sasuke this time. There's been a feud and a fussing with Kevin Owens a little bit. It is indeed Conrad's time to ref. We're going to go ahead and get us down to our default rules. But these two have been feuding for a little bit, so let's do random, and let's give them tons of weaponry. Because it's time. Is there a trash can? Or garbage can? Trash can? Trash can lids? Yeah. Alright. Trash can lid match. Otherwise, we're good. I'm fine with it. They're inside and outside of the ring. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, trash can match. Trash can lid match. Between Sasuke and... I'll write that down. Trash... As like the stipulation. Trash can lid. It's a trash can lid match. With the great Sasuke and Kevin Owens. No scripts. Just getting to it. They don't like promos, so we're only having the one. And it's necessary to set up the match type that we're doing, so it makes sense. Sasuke coming out with the Great Barrier and the Great 2 Hotty, who was just in the previous matchup. Great Barrier, our women's champion. Always nice to see them. Another full squad appearance for Greater Than Great. Now actually coming out with more talent, including the Great Barrier this time. In a somewhat handicapped situation against the heel Kevin Owens. The Great Too Hottie. Oh, God! Distracting Owens as he gets German suplex over the top by Sasuke as the opening move of the matchup. What a gambit, and it paid off handsomely. Spin kick into a Hurricane Run on the floor. Incredible work by Sasuke. You can see why so many on the roster go to him for advice. As the Great Too Hottie looks on. Oh, drops the leg on Owens. Off the top. As you see all the trash can lids in play. They, for whatever reason, they just like give you mostly whatever you choose. Oh, wow. Great Sasuke just skipped Kevin Owens into the ring like a stone. As you can see, Holly Holm staying at the commentary desk. That's intact, at least for now. Alongside Bobby Heenan, who I believe refereed the last matchup. All hands on deck at all times here. We're a family in Strong Style Wrestling, and everybody pitches in as best they can. That's why we have a rotating cast of characters at the commentation station. Match to match. Cartwheel! Into the submission hold by Sasuke. Still holding on to that trash can lid. There are plenty of them in the arena tonight. Standing moonsault to Owens. Oh, into the crucifix pin. 1, 2, just a 1 count. Sasuke holding that arm kind of funny on that crucifix. Into the full Nelson, perhaps going for a dragon suplex. Oh! What a maneuver there by Kevin Owens. Kind of countered into a blunt force trauma of sorts. As they roll back and forth, fighting for superiority with submissions here. Conrad Thompson with his defensive trash can lid at the ready. Over they roll, Sasuke with control on Owens. Owens now perhaps looking for a new strategy. Gonna Google one real quick with that tablet. Oh, just pancaking Sasuke down. There you see the Great Barrier over by Holly Holm and the commentation station. And across the ring, where do they go? There they are. The Great Too Hottie. Greater Than Great out here in full force. As the nature of the rule set here in SSW means this is perfectly legal. I mean, Conrad is encouraging the Great Too Hottie to leave, but there are no disqualifications, so he can come in here and help out his tag team partner and mentor anytime he wants. Owens now getting in the face of Sasuke. Oh! Clobbering both men is Owens. Nicely done. I almost called him Steen. Oh. Conrad Thompson trying to get the Great Too Hottie out of the ring. So this match can settle into the one-on-one contest it's meant to be. Great Sasuke overshoots on that standing moonsault, ends up flipping over Owens. Ooh. Like they kicked each other in the foot there. Sent Owens down, and it sent Great Sasuke limping backwards across the ring. Owens pulled back to his feet. Hurricane Rana by Sasuke. Nicely done. Onto those trash can lids as well. Standing moonsault didn't quite get all of it. Here the referee refreshing themselves. Oh dear, the tablet exploded in the face of both men. Looks like Owens got the worst of it. Sasuke. Oh, into the Lion Tamer. Flips through into the monkey. Or you know. Turns it into a monkey flip on Owens. Oh, looks like it's Great Too Hottie perhaps refreshing himself. Hilarious. Sasuke to the top. Nope. Thinks better of it. Getting a unique camera angle we will never see, unfortunately. I'd love it if there was a mod that allowed us to, like, hit a button and go to the camcorder cam. Like the old referee from WCW. Into the electric chair! Count into the poison rana by Sasuke! Over the top to the floor goes Owens! Might have been luckier to go through the table than go straight to the concrete floor. That was brutal. As you can see, Holly Holm has once again left the commentation station. You just can't keep her at the desk once she's out there. Oh, God! I don't know what that was, but something else exploded and so many people are down. Owens is down. Two hotties down. Sasuke's down. Holly Holm is down, but she's managed to recover and wander off. Great barrier in the ring now. Just got bulldogged by Conrad Thompson. Chaos, as always, in Strong Style Wrestling. Neckbreaker on the floor to Owens by the great Too Hottie. Only way to win this thing is pinfall in the ring. Sasuke knows that. I think he goaded Owens back in before he was ready with some trash talk. I didn't know Owens knew Japanese. Owens was going for a submission. Hottie in there immediately to help out his mentor. As Sasuke has two people on his side at all times here. Kevin Owens forced to go it alone. It's strange that we're building sympathy for these heels because Greater Than Greater are a babyface faction. Lashley overcame it. And now Sasuke looking to put down Owens. Two. No! Owens just powers out as they clobber each other, clattering away, center of the ring. Oh, Owens gets the better of him with a lariat. Now just smothering his face. Trying to choke the life out of Sasuke. Force him down on the canvas for 3. Conrad Thompson has, for some reason, confiscated the Great Barrier's Women's Championship. And that allows the Great Too Hottie to recklessly moonsault his partner and his opponent. And then Sasuke counters by moonsaulting his partner and opponent as well. As now Holly Holm is disguising herself as a camera person at ringside. Or perhaps she's taking up the cause since she doesn't want to sit still and do commentary. Or perhaps it's just to lure in either of these competitors. Oh! Trash can lid, preventing Sasuke from getting back in the ring, at least momentarily. Up top he goes. Moonsault into Owens! Blocks it with the trash can lid! Gets tossed off by the great Sasuke. Great barrier in. All 3 members are Greater Than Great, doing their best to subdue Kevin Owens. Nice arm drag. Into the pin! Owens out at 2 once more. Great barrier. Beautiful drop kick to the mush of one Kevin Owens. Conrad Thompson desperate to try to get some order here as Bobby Heenan looks on casually from the commentation station. They're not paying him to get up. As you can see, Holly Holmes' chair made it to the ring. That's why she's not seated anymore. Spiking Kevin Owens with that DDT into the pin, hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, Owens out at 2. Owens just trying to survive here. It's 3-on-1. Oh, and that is a symbolic tap. Does not count. Blunt force trauma into the ropes by Sasuke. Rolls through. 1. No. As we approach the 10-minute mark on this one, another grueling contest. Oh, God! Sasuke attempting a springboard, slipped, and ended up attacking the chair, and the chair got the better of him. Oh, once again, Great Duhati asserting himself in this matchup. Dragging Kevin Owens out to the floor as Barrier distracts the ref. Conrad desperate to get some order here. Doesn't know what to do, trying to reassemble the chair in the corner. Trash can lids everywhere. As is the stipulation of this one. And now the Great Sasuke is strapped on the Great Barrier's Women's Championship, as it is technically firmly in the camp of Greater Than Great, though that does not belong to you, sir. And Kevin Owens pops him out of it with a pancake. Pulled back to his feet. Clothesline back to the canvas. Into a cover goes Owens. 1, 2. Sasuke out of 2. Schoolboy. Sasuke out of 1. Another standing moonsault. Sasuke loves those. Doesn't quite have the aim. Oh, hang on. Owens just smothers him to the canvas and picks up the victory. And that is twice in a row that people have overcome overwhelming odds. A magnificent trash can lids match. Risen after. Okay, so attitude went up, popularity went up, strength and skill went down. That's very strange. Sasuke has become friends with Great Barrier after working that match. Their attitude went up. Okay. Thank you for that. So a very Greater Than Great heavy portion of the show that is now over. Oh, we've seen Holly Holm a couple times. Now she's finally getting in the ring for some proper competition. I think it's Holly Holm, Mickie James. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. And then we've looped around, so match number 4 means Red Shoes Ueno is refereeing. I'm just going standard, so we're going pinfall. We're putting the props in the ring. There is no script. What else can we do? Throw it in a cage for no reason. There you go, cage match for no reason. It doesn't mean anything other than you can do pinfalls. So let's make sure. There you go. Oh, you know what? I did say before that I should save these for like pay-per-views and big shows and stuff like that. So as easy it is to just slap a cage on this thing, let's just have a straightforward matchup and see what they do with it. Oh, you know what else we could do? Haven't done a backstage brawl in a long time. Or whatever else. Yeah, fight in the gym. No ring for this one. Or no, yeah, no ring for this one. 6 pieces of furniture. 14 weapons. Gifts. Not large gifts, just gifts. Gifts. Okay. Gym fight. Pinfall still, so we're going to go hardcore, which means it's anywhere. I don't know what difference it's really going to make, but we'll do that. And then that's it. So now this is Holly Holm, Mickie James backstage. That's all I'm going to put. Backstage. Did I spell it backstage and not backstatatata? You'll never know. Why would I reveal such a thing? Okay, I think that's alright. Rules-wise, we're good. We've futzed with the arena a little bit. No script. Let's just get to it. Mickie James, Holly Holm, fighting in the gym. Ba-da-da-ba, Mickey James with the casket. Ba-ba-doop. Not even wrapped. Maybe it's furniture. And we have Great Sasuke and Bobby Heenan calling this one from the makeshift commentation station in the corner of the gym. You cannot get rid of the greats today. You just can't. Oh, and Holly Holm immediately grabs the commentator's desk, having been situated at it for the previous 2 matches. Hit the bag to improve. Oh my god! I don't know what that was, but it just blew up in their faces. With the blood flying. As the referee tried to climb the wall. And it's wild stuff. Drink water to restore your health. Hit the bag to improve skill. Wait. Oh, that's probably for like a career, I guess. Climb to improve agility. Yeah, that's for sure for a career. That's fun. Hey, ha! Holly Holm, too distracted with that coffin, gets pile driven by Mickey James on the wooden floor of the gym. As weird, spooky space cave music plays in the background. Let's go ahead and try something else. Temporal time loop. Let's go ahead and try something else. Okay, oh, hang on. Oh! Countered into an exploding present by Mickey James, and Holly Holm is dazed. Trying to get some distance here. Oh, that door does say hospital. She's not wrong in perhaps making her way to the hospital. As Red Shoe seems to be the only one intent on opening these presents. The competitors seem okay with just slamming their opponents into them and seeing if they explode or not, as Holly Holm has just set a present on fire! Mickey James steals it! Body slam onto the flaming present! Don't even know what it is, but it's burning! Red Shoe's trying to explain you need to unwrap the gifts. That's how this is supposed to work. There's actually contents inside that you can use. Holly Holm and Mickey James don't care. Just happy to batter each other. Red Shoes just unwraps it himself. See, a steel chair. As he too starts to futz with the coffin. What if I could do weird stuff like a ladder match in the gym or outside? Like a ladder match in the cemetery. Stairway to Hell match. Holly Holm not really concerned with mucking about with the presents and whatnot. Oh, hang on. Nice counter by Mickey James into the pin. That is the overall goal of this exercise. Pin your opponent for 3 seconds. Holly Holm, very much a submission specialist with that MMA background. Up and over goes Mickey James. Holly Holm with a present. Just trying to choke Mickey James out and shove that present in her face. Slowing things down once more. It's Mickey James this time. Trying to catch her breath and steal Holly's. Red Shoes has got a new phone. Got all sorts of fun things in these presents. Oh, the painting of the Ultimate Warrior that keeps coming up. Maybe you can call somebody that gives a crap. These two just wearing each other out here. On the floor of the gymnasium. Holly Holm sent into the wall face first. Couldn't stop herself. Impossible. I'm sorry, but wrestling physics are at play. Couldn't stop herself. These two now duking it out in the corner of the gym. Oh, there's a second coffin. Okay, so the 2 furniture pieces that we added were just 2 coffins. Sure. Oh, double stomp to the back of Holly Holm's head, flipping her over. Looks like there's somebody in there. Oh no, there's a present behind it. Okay, I thought I saw the yellow and was like, is that blonde hair? Mickey James catches the gift, try to unwrap it. This is the most violent Secret Santa event. Oh, into the coffin! 1! No, Holly home out at 1. Oh, looks like Red Shoes went to go get a hot dog quick. Yeah, refereeing is hungry business. You do you, buddy. Those eating sounds are disgusting. Ugh. They are not pleasant to listen to in my earballs. Pile driver! That certainly wasn't pleasant for Mickey James. As Red Shoes, again, more fixated on the coffin than he is the two competitors in the matchup. And everybody loves that painting. That horrible human being. Holly home perhaps... Oh. I thought perhaps goading Mickey James toward the exit. But just needed a bit of a run-up so she could charge at her. Oh, Mickey James tripped over the coffin trying to hit her with that present, I think. As the two continue to roll around here. Just over 6 minutes gone in this one. A backstage brawl in the fitness area of the arena. With a bunch of fan gifts. Oh, a big spear by Holly Holm. Fans brought the weapons. And Red Shoe's going to count down Mickey James for the 1, the 2, and the... Just the 2. Mickey James again tripping over her own 2 feet here. Might have something wrong with her eyes. Something wrong with her equilibrium. Another gift, this time in the hands of Holly Holm. Unwraps it to see a steel chair. There we go. Oh, just clattering with the gift, unwrapped. Puts her through the coffin with it. Somehow. Presents everywhere. And Sasuke and Heenan cheer them on from the far corner. I'm trying to get them both in the shop, but they're so far away from each other. Now they're not. Oh, hang on. Phone call. Someone's calling. Who is that? Away it goes. That was interesting. I'm looking over to see if perhaps it was a sticker. I do not see any stickers. Or a blurb. I believe it was part of the game. I just was looking to see, like, who's got a phone that's ringing? Her, 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 her. Arrgh. Oh, commentator's now disrupted. This thing's really heating up as we approach 9 minutes now. Oh, huge lariat by Mickey. Bite of an apple for Red Shoes. Now Gorilla pressing that steel chair that he bounced off the head of Bobby Heenan. Into the pin goes home. Just a 1 count. I think Bobby just wants to sit down again. Everybody's in his way. It's like, that's my chair, though. One that Red... Yeah, you think about it. Red Shoes was in the corner to think about what he's done. Just thinking about it. It's a visual win for Holly Holm here. Mickey James in trouble. You gotta figure, though, with the lack of submissions in the matches, that a competitor might just pretend to be screaming in pain like that. Hang on! Hold with the roll-up and a 2 count. To lure their opponent in, might be pretending to scream in pain to get them to release the hold. Everyone is a real big fan of sharing that apple, it seems. Up and over goes James! Oh, I'm just repeatedly punching her in the midsection. Where are we going? Looks like she's slowly dragging her to the table. Very slowly. Oh, a shovel. Red Shoes unwraps a shovel. Cartwheels mischievously. And now Hollyholm has half a table. As we approach the 11-minute mark. Bobby Heenan now holding the sign up for somebody. Who knows who? To read. Oh, nice counter! That's press counter by Mickie James, but Hollyholm rolls her over. Jostling for position. Fighting back and forth. Bobby Heenan seems to be down with this sort of thing. Oh! Hollyholm countered out of that. Rack position. Now the adrenaline flowing. Looking to put down Mickie James once and for all. Kips up. Gets distracted by the coffin. Locks Mickie James in another submission. Gets countered out of it by James. What a flurry of offense from home, but it still couldn't do the job. As they once again resort to rolling back and forth on, I wanted to say the canvas, but that is the wooden floor of the gym here. Now Hollyholm has that shovel. Gut wrench to Mickie James. Into the pin. Pinning her down with a shovel as well. Just 2. James up but dazed. Spear by Holm. Hit her with a shovel once more. 2 and 3. Hollyholm with a shovel. Gets the victory. Hollyholm. Well, they were going to have a pizza match. Now they're going to have a shovel match. An impeccable backstage match. Their profile went up. Wonderful. Not been affected by losing, which is also good. We got 2 more matches to get 2,000 fans in the building. That first match is really hurting us. That Molly Holly hurdy-gurdy. Because everything else has been 5 stars or close to it. That's okay. We can just keep rocking with some high-quality entertainment. Oh yes, it is the return. It is the return. Pardon me 1 second. Ring, please have one. They're at 97, I believe. Alright, semi-main time. Standard rules. Let's get our cast going. Bobby, you're reffing this one. And we've got Kenny Omega taking on the re-debuting. Taz isn't here yet. God dang it. Elegante! Not re-debuting at all. Shucks. Elegante. Thought Taz was here already. Alright, All the more reason to just do a regular match. In the ring so that they use them. No script. Cast a set. Alright, Kenny. Do your best, bud. Oh, in the outdoor arena. He's certainly the bigger man, is Elegante, as he lumbers to the ring. Alright. Didn't want to wait for him to actually get in there. Here we go, Kenny Omega with his tag team partner, Matt Hardy. They comprise the Omega Men. They have not teamed up yet, really. I mean, for a little bit, but they... Why does Bobby the Brain need to have a backpack? Why does the ref have a backpack? I don't hate it, but I'm just curious. As Red Shoes and... I cannot tell. The Miz. Red Shoes and The Miz, it looks like, are at the desk. This is a singles contest between Kenny Omega and Elegante. You heard me right. But around they go. Kenny Omega trying for purchase. Can't lift. Elegante gets thrown into the corner. DDT'd to the canvas by Elegante. 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 Crowd actively booing. What's going on here? The star rating has not moved whatsoever. They hate it. Thanks. They hate it. So far. And over they go. Kenny now with a camcorder and a barbed wire baseball bat. Bobby the Brain Heenan still rocking that backpack. Grab the camcorder. As Kenny Omega's partner, Matt Hardy, is just chasing Bobby Heenan all over the place, and I don't understand. Bobby Heenan certainly has it in for Matt Hardy and vice versa, it seems. Oh, what a counter! Elegante able to throw Omega into the ring, countering out of that submission on the floor. Is Kenny trying to get that microphone to work? Gets hit by a Thaddeus press. Pulled into a submission by Elegante. Look at the torque on the neck of Kenny Omega. Somehow able to break free. Rolled through and away once more. Kenny Omega trying to get his wits about him. Elegante just stretching him out. That actually looks kind of soothing. Nice counter by Omega. Omega is going to have to rely on his superior athletic ability to counter the much more powerful and larger opponent in Elegante. Trying to force the big man's shoulders to the canvas for a pin attempt. And Elegante sends Omega up and over the ropes to the floor. Omega fighting back, able to knock Elegante off the apron to the floor, but gets dragged back out of the ring for his efforts. And into a giant swing, no, countered immediately into a Hurricane Rana. Elegante was trying to giant swing Kenny Omega into the ring apron and got Hurricane Rana into that ladder on the floor. What a counter by Omega. Oh, hang on, the drum can is failing us. There we go. Both men grinding it out on the floor here. Kenny Omega just trying to choke Elegante out. But the problem here is if he chokes him out, he's got to pick him up and get him into the ring. Now, this action is going to continue in pitcha as we're going to go to a break in about 45 seconds, just so everybody knows. The way to avoid those breaks is to subscribe, if you'd be so kind. Oh. I hear the hotboxing. What's going on, Emery? Hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much for your participation. Ba-doop-ba-doop-doo. As the hot box continues to roll across the screen. Love it. Doing our best to keep things chill here. Watch out for that ad break, everybody. On your way in about 5 seconds. And then we'll be with you in Pitcher for 30, and then back with you again. He didn't finally take it off that backpack. Big clothesline by Omega. Man, the action has been confined to this area of the ring by the ladder for the past couple of minutes. As you can see, the beautiful landscape of the city in which we are putting on the show. Miscellaneous city. Oh, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Like a little physically drained. Just had a little, like, you know, a little stomach issue earlier that left me a little, like I said, a little physically drained. But beyond that, doing well. Keeping my spirits up. Trying not to be bogged down by the pending changes. Our neighbors to the south. Actually trying to research ways that I can maybe help fundraise for organizations that could help out with what's going on down there, or what will be going on down there. Oh, Kenny Omega feeling that adrenaline. Got him up. Oh, couldn't get him up for the one-winged angel, but he flipped him ass over Tea Kettle. And Great Cully and Elegante clattered into that ladder. Now an armbar, and Elegante would tap out. Oh God, an armbar through the ladder. Omega tried to break the arm of Elegante. But he's got to get him in the ring, and he's got to pin him. What a matchup. Oh, another beautiful counter by Omega. Trying his best. Is Kenny Omega to overpower Elegante, and now both men finally making their way back into the ring. As we approach the 7-minute mark of this contest. Oh my God. Oh, countered into the X Factor. What a move by Elegante into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Elegante got him. An impeccable match. Oh, after losing to an inferior opponent. Wow. An inferior opponent. What a diss. All right, well then do a rematch at the pay-per-view then. Okay, that actually helps us flesh out the pay-per-view card, because I can put Elegante and Kenny Omega in a rematch. I can find somebody to go against Taz for Taz's debut, and then I flesh out the rest of the card with the losers of the main event that's about to happen. Yeah. Okay. I just need to find one wrestler to face Taz in this scenario, and then we're good. Kenny Omega's profile has suffered. Elegante's profile has risen after taking place in such a compelling match. Yeah, it was a fantastic affair. Good work, everyone. Good work. And now the main event. It's a 12-way. Okay, so first... Oh, it is Conrad getting the main today. Oh, they're not getting the main, actually. So sorry. It is, in fact, Christian. Why not? Oh, because he's here. That's why. Like, why can't I? The heck I can't. See, so Matt Hardy, and then it was Ultimo Dragon. And it's Coco Beware. Wow, I didn't know it was all good guys. I would have booked that differently, but that's fine. And then now I can make the referee Christian. So here you go. So Christian's the referee. It's a three-way between these guys. elimination. So a three-way dance. Since we are spiritually ECW coded, we're going to go with that. Props. We're going to do 18 weapons randomly placed throughout. And we have to do a script this time. Number one contender. Referee offers a title shot to the winner. So the winner gets added to the Sting versus Christian match at the pay-per-view that we're going to do immediately following this TV. And the two losers face each other at the pay-per-view. And then we just need to find one person to face Taz, and we're all set. Or you know what? I might split them up and do like a... Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if Miz comes back, too. If Miz comes back, then we got something else to do. Also, I didn't use... Oh. Oh, hang on. I got... 1 second. Landstorm this. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know who I'm not using? Is, Okay. So since these are two baby faces, one of them gets... Yeah. Okay. They get split up a little bit. Gotcha. All right, number one contendership in play. Rules are good. Ah, the Twitch info's been wrong this whole time. Thank you so much, Rasco, for having my back with that. Boink. I am live. Thank you for letting me know, Stream Manager. It is not Garden Story, not even a little bit. It is Wrestling Empire. There we go. And, yeah, close my paper. There we go. Thank you. Stream info successfully updated. Okay. Elimination. Yeah, I've added more weaponry. It's elimination three-way. Christian will be offering a title shot to the winner, which means they'll be added to the match with Sting, who should hopefully be back. If Sting doesn't return in time for the pay-per-view, then it's just a one-on-one matchup. Either way, here we go. Ultimo Dragon, Matt Hardy, Coco Beware. Kenny Omega, who just fell to Elegante in the previous match, coming out to support his tag team partner in the Omega Man, Matt Hardy. Also kind of giving Matt Hardy an advantage in this three-way elimination match. No disqualification, no count out. Winner is the number one contender to Christian's television title and is added to the match with him and Sting at the pay-per-view. As you see, Coco Beware making their way to the ring. Second of three competitors here. And finally, out comes the Ultimo Dragon. As Matt Hardy's got the backpack this time. Must be a new thing. That's funny. Didn't ever notice before. He's the reigning television champion. Competition, yeah, is so pathetic he's got to find his own. Title shot to the winner. It's the same promo every time. See, they didn't like it, so I started with half a star. But thankfully, it's the only promo of the night, and it's before a match that's going to be a crazy amount of action. One would hope. As we see two pinfalls before a winner is decided here. All three of these men beloved by the fans. Oh, what a combination with Matt Hardy and Coco Beware taking out Ultimo Dragon. Coco and Ultimo Dragon, relative newcomers to SSW. Matt Hardy was on the roster for a long time and then left the organization for a bit. Came back as a single star. Stepping out of the shadow of his brother. Nice cartwheel out of the way for Matt Hardy. What a feather in the cap it would be for him to earn an opportunity to become television champion and perhaps strap on some singles gold. Christian himself enjoying single success after a successful lengthy run as a tag team partner of Edge in a different federation. As you see Red Shoes, Oeno, and Mickey James at the commentation station for this television main event before we present a pay-per-view following this. That is wild. We've already been on the air for like an hour and a half. I mean, this is the main though, so it should take... Yeah, it'll take probably... Oh dear. Okay, so after this main event, as I look at the clock, we're going to start booking the pay-per-view. And whilst I do that, I also need to feed my cat quick. And then we'll get to everything else. Oh, nice counter there by Ultimo. Christian holding that television title aloft. Reminding the competitors what they're fighting for. An opportunity to be added to the three-way at the pay-per-view. This also gives Christian a bird's eye view as to how these matches operate. As you can see the viciousness on display. The ferocity being employed to even earn the chance to become TV champion. Oh, bit of a battle of the chairs there between Coco Beware and Ultimo Dragon. Coco getting the better of him. Now Matt Hardy with that wood pallet. Blasting Coco. Got him up. Powerbomb by Matt Hardy onto the chair. One. Coco reverses. One. No. Pair of pin attempts there for Matt Hardy and Coco Beware. Nice Northern Lights. Didn't have enough to hold on. Up and over goes Matt Hardy. Took an extra flip on that bump. Just for the theatrics of it. Oh, bulldogged into Ultimo Dragon was Matt Hardy. Nicely done by Coco. Hitting both of his opponents with one move. A bulldog spear. Standing moonsault. Now it's Ultimo Dragon's turn to hit both opponents. Not quite as effective that time. All three of them gathered in this one corner. What is it about that backpack? That's Coco trying to get the pin on Matt Hardy. He kicks it too. Bulldog! Into that wood pallet. Now Coco with the backpack. Matt Hardy waiting with a steel chair. To whomever comes out of the corner. Matt Hardy now approaching his two opponents in this one. Oh! Somehow ends up at the bottom of the pile, and Matt Hardy's eliminated. After hitting Coco Beware with the chair, Coco fell on top of Matt, and Matt got pinned. It's now Coco and Ultimo. And now Kenny Omega leaves in disgust after Matt Hardy eliminated from this one. We're down to Ultimo Dragon and Coco Beware. Winner gets an opportunity at Christian and a television championship. Wait a minute. Omega and Hardy haven't gone anywhere as they storm back to the ring immediately. Coco rolls over. Almost pins Ultimo Dragon. Drag it into the bow and arrow. Into the submish. Coco with a counter, back into a pin. 2 and no. Dragging out of 2. Coco going for consistent pinfalls. Oh, what a counter. 1. Coco at a 1. Fighting for all he's got here. Chance to be in the match with Christian and Sting for the television championship at the pay-per-view. What a grand stage it would be for Coco Beware. Good lord. But he's getting worn out by Ultimo Dragon in a steel chair right now. Coco trying to kick him away. Into the pin goes Beware. 2 and got him! Coco Beware! Added to the television championship match at the pay-per-view. Way to go, Coco. Be careful what you wish for, etc., etc. You just made the biggest mistake of your life, letting Coco Beware get a shot at your World Television Championship. Sucker. A sensational 3-man elimination. Skill went up. Coco Beware's profile went up. Matt Hardy's profile suffered for losing. Kenny Omega is not happy. Strong Style, yeah, we did it! Oh, we just beat them. By a few hundred. Strong Style Wrestling have forced out Wrestling Revolution in China after setting a new attendance record of 75-60. The reach now extends to 46% of the territories of the world. Okay. That means we made 75 grand, which means we probably lost money on this show. $98. Holy moly. Yeah. And then wages are going to be in the... Oh. And... Yeah, we lost a little bit of money. We lost $95. That's funny. We lost $100 on that show. Okay. Here we go with... I don't even know what. Here we go with... I mean, we can go all sorts of places. What are they like here? Bodybuilders hate vanilla midgets. I don't know what to do about that. Hot tags hate referees. I don't have any tag teams. Heels and hate Hurricane Ranas. Can't do anything there. Love intruders. Hate injuries. Pardon me, fighting off some sneezes there. We love hot crowds and we hate explosions, says the United Kingdom. Let's go to the United Kingdom for this pay-per-view. Wrestling Revolution has become significantly more popular in recent weeks with ratings up to 94%. Congratulations. They have beaten out Strong Style, that's us, in Papua New Guinea after drawing 8,700. Okay. Sting is back. Good. Great Barrier's feud with Mickey James appears to have lost momentum. That's fine. Oh, he could be better by next week. Abyss is doing great. That's good for him. Taz is here. Perfect. Virgil has defeated Scorbens to become the new undergraduate champion of Wrestling School. Congratulations. An online poll has identified Bruiser Brody as the most reliable wrestler in the world. Congratulations, Bruiser Brody. Elegante wants to take steroids. You're already a powerhouse. $760. No. I say thee nay. No, make natural gains. You jerk. Fine, I'll just have to keep wasting time and energy doing it the hard way. How is it wasting time and energy if you're doing it, though? United Kingdom is Rising Sun Pritchard territory. It was what business does Strong Style Wrestling have here? Screw off! I'm doing a pay-per-view! I'm sure you're hoping to turn this into some sort of spectacle that only benefits your brand. Are we doing a fight? But your roster wouldn't even survive long enough to form a show if you don't turn back now. Oh, we're doing a backstage brawl. Okay. It's time to do a beat-up pay-per-view. I think I have to participate in this. Do your worst. Coming here is the biggest mistake you ever made. Of the beating we'll give you is too extreme for TV. Okay, backstage brawl time, everybody. Nope. 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 Get up. Get up. Boom. Get me in there. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Get out of your canyon. Get out of your canyon. You're better than canyon. Me. Get up. Get up, everybody. Get up. Get up. There, you. Inoki. Eat it. Nope. Come here, you little jerk. Get up, get up. All my guys do well. Everyone on their side do poorly. This is what I demand. I don't know how to switch people, so. No, you don't. No, no. Thank you. Thank you, Hurdy-Gurdy, for helping me. Yeah, get him. Crank that fool. Crank that soldier boy. Tanahashi gone. Thank you. Stretch him. Stretch him. Inoki gone. Get him. Got him. There, that guy's gone. Get him. Who's left? Tiger Mask. Get him. Canyon's gone. Maybe we can get everybody. No, you don't. Get him, Tiger Mask. Yeah, get him. Get him, Christian. Oof. Tiger Mask is gone. Okay, now it's everybody against that one person. Whoever's left. Strong Sal, clean sweep. Annihilated, you fools. There. Their strength went up for participating. Their skill went up. Damage the rep. Damage it. Their strength went up. Why are all of them getting benefit? That's still them. Profile went up. Nothing. You did that to tell me nothing. Ah! Oh yeah, my world champ just broke his rib. Great. Whoa, you son of a... My champ died in that fight. Son of a gun! I don't have a main event now. I gotta crown a new champ. Okay, so they were opening the show. It was gonna be Lance Storm against Bad News Kingston for the championship to start the show. Okay, everyone's hurt. I gotta scramble here. So Kingston's out. Miz is still hurt. Everyone else that's hurt is still fighting. So I need... I don't have anybody for this. Hang on. Let me think. See, I was gonna do, like, Lance Storm's in here because we got him for 20 more weeks. Sting's booked, Coco's booked, Dragon's booked, Hottie's... Has Hottie booked? Yeah, Hottie's booked. We're gonna do it again. Sasuke's booked. Yeah, everybody's booked. I gotta hire somebody. Whoa, this is wild, because I'm hiring someone to maybe make them world champ. Okay. Who can I take? You little jerk, yeah. Like, I literally just, I literally just defeated you in this area. Please let me steal your champ. Like Chono. Let me take Chono. I'll take Saruta for 3 grand. Cross your fingers, everybody. Yeah, I'll pay that, no problem. Uh-huh. 3 grand and then 3 grand for the full duration of time. Pathetic contract. That's it? Okay. Okay, I'll try something else then. We're trying to steal somebody. Oh, you know what? That'd be interesting. I keep trying. I'll keep trying. Okay, I'm going to give him the best possible deal that I can offer anybody. How's that? If that's as good as it's going to get, then I suppose it will have to do. Alright, so the Giant's here, but he didn't show up yet. I should have gone for a start right away instead of health insurance. Alright, so the Giant's going to be here, but we still need somebody for today. So we're still looking. That's not bad. Let's try to do Seamus. For the full run with immediate start. Those A's are behind me now. Whoa! Does not want to go negotiate. This might be a long stream. So once we get this person hired, I'm going to go feed the cat and then we'll continue on. Sure. Really? I thought we were doing about popularity. There we go. Okay. Jim Ross. That's funny. Really? Let's try this. You want to come back, maybe? Immediate start. 4 grand a week for 6 months. What do you say? Pay me for the inconvenience. Oh, man. The negotiations are very quick. We're going to try it. Oh, yeah, they have some ridiculous demands. We're going to try it anyway. Okay, so immediate start, 2,500, and I'm gonna start them at 6 months. See if they just want. How do you want it? You want to chill out for? Come on through, Raven. Boom. All right. Now we got something to work with. So now we got Raven here. I'm gonna back up. I don't need to make them a baby face. I was going to say I need to change them, but I don't. Giant's eventually showing up as a good guy. 1 second. So Raven's here for 6 months. Welcome to the show. With Bad News Kingston out, we got to make some changes. Okay, welcome to the show. Taz is in as well. Welcome to the show. He's here for a ton of time, too. Okay. And the Giant's here. So Abyss might be back next week, and if Abyss comes back, I might babyface him. Now I gotta drag it all the way across. Otherwise it swaps, like it doesn't make space for it. You like swap the character one at a time. Yeah, so if I babyface Abyss... Hang on. One last time. If I babyface Abyss... then I'll have 10 and 10. Even though we should be losing, or we might lose a couple people soon, like Kevin Owens might peace out soon, because he only has 2 weeks left. Drew McIntyre is finally back, that's nice. I can factor them in. Keep going, keep going. Plunk. 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 Okay, so if I do that, those are my baby faces at the top, and then my heels. I can put Drew in somewhere. Okay, so we're gonna have to crown a new world champion because, like we said, well, Bad News Kingston is wrecked. Unfortunately, it's the new haircut ruined them. They broke a rib; they might never recover. Unfortunately. Okay, there's where things sit. I can put a card together now. So in our opening contest, we're crowning a new world champion. Right out of the gate. And it's, whoa, it is a 3-way matchup between Lance Storm, who is already in the match, the returning Raven, and Drew McIntyre. So they'll have long-term contracts with the company, inside and outside of the ring, with the weaponry. Rule set. Elimination. Actually, no, this one will be first fall wins, and the other one will be elimination, because we have a second 3-way match for the TV belt later. So, this is to crown a new world champion. They're not calling out any of them. You can't do a championship script that says we're crowning a new one. That's weird. Okay. First fall wins it. Raven, Lance Storm, Drew McIntyre for the world title. We are on a pay-per-view in England. They hate explosions, I think. And I forget what they love. We're going to do our best to give it to them. World Championship Triple Threat. Drew McIntyre coming through. Massive opportunity for the returning Drew McIntyre coming fresh off of injury. This match kind of came together at the last minute. Some backstage some backstage altercation and politicking by a rival promotion ended up with an injury to one of our best competitors here. Our world champion has gone down, and we got to crown a new one. And oh my God, Raven's back as he runs to the ring. Raven with an opportunity to become world champion. Starting us off here in Strong Style Wrestling. And we're underway. Lance Storm, Drew McIntyre, Raven, triple threat match. First fall wins it. First pinfall. Crowns a new world champion. Lance rolls up Raven for a 1 early on. It is going to be a wild one. We'll do our best to call all the action. Oh, somehow, I think Landstorm kind of close-lined Raven on the way up. I'm trying to... Oh my god! Raven with that steel chair has no time for the STF of one Lance Storm, as you see the former world champion Bad News Kingston clutching his ribs at the commentation station. No doubt informing the fans at home as to why exactly this match is taking place. Next to Bobby the Brain Heenan there. As we said, first fall wins it. First man to secure a 3 count on his opponent wins the matchup and is crowned the new, first time ever, Strong Style Wrestling World Champion. I mean, they're not going to be the first time ever world champ, but it'll be their first reign as world champ, regardless of who wins. Lance Storm, one of the homegrown stars here of SSW. Longtime tag team wrestler, branching out into his singles career, doing quite well for himself. Has the opportunity tonight to be at the pinnacle of the singles rankings as world champion in an anything goes triple threat match with Drew McIntyre and Raven. Currently engaged in a triangle choke. There are no submissions in the SSW. It is going to be a pinfall that decides this one. First 3 count gets you the win and the gold. Oh, into the 3D. Onto Raven by both Lance and Drew. Referee out of position. Drew, I think, kicked Lance off of Raven there as well. Canadian Maple Leaf applied by McIntyre to Raven. Lance was giving him pointers. Tries to roll Drew up. Raven stops it. Oh, Claymore to the back of Raven's head. Raven looks out. Now starting to stir. Up and over goes Drew. A wild fight to start this event. A new world champion crowned in our opening contest. Thanks for the fracas backstage. We eliminated them like 6-0. Like, we completely destroyed them. And yet. Oh, up and over they go. Drew tapping out, but it does him no good. Oh, what a shot by Lance Storm. Been working on his chair shots. As Raven and Lance are just kind of waiting for Drew McIntyre here. Perhaps trying to take the biggest man out of the contest first. Raven with something of a Garvin stomp, but with a steel chair. Oh, now Lance to the knee of Raven. Pulls it back to his feet. Rolls through into an ankle pick. The calf crusher. Lance gets out of Raven's clutches with a cutter into the pin, and he's done it! Lance Storm has done it! To be the man, you have to beat the man, but that's not how you took my title, Lance Storm, says Bad News Kingston from ringside. You're not the real champion, and you never will be until you defeat me, says Bad News Kingston, clutching his broken ribs. As Lance goes over to get in Kingston's face, a new world champ! Raven's profile has suffered from losing at a major event. He just showed up back up. Congratulations, Lance, for being the new world champ. And Drew's profile went down as well. Whatever. Lance wins the gold. We had to do it. We had to. And now we continue the greatest feud of our age. As the great Too Hottie once again faces Bobby Lashley. Okay. We'll keep the same referee order as last time. Just a straight up... Well, let's see. Last time was... I mean, they're all silly. Let's do a signature weapon this time around, I suppose. 16 Footballs. In and about the ring. I think I've done that though. I don't want pictures because that's gonna be the Ultimate Warrior thing. Trophies. Yeah, we'll make fun of like the great Too Hottie is mocking Lashley in all his previous accomplishments, so he's having like a trophy match. Okay. Even though again, he's the good guy and Lashley's the bad guy. No script, we're just doing it. Trophy match. Scotty Too Hottie, Bobby Lashley. That's not how you spell trophy. Shh. All right, here we go. No script. A trophies singles match. The great Too Hottie with his tag team partner and mentor, the great Sasuke, in this never-ending feud with Bobby Lashley. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let this run and feed my cat right quick. Please enjoy this without commentary until I return. I can BRB myself. Let me do that so people are aware. Oh, wow. I came back and it was over already. That's hilarious. An awkward trophies match. Barely over 2 stars. Hang on. I'm back. And show there. I shall graphically reflect as such. That's hilarious. That was not what we wanted, for sure. Pavel Lashley's profile has improved considerably at winning. He shouldn't be 5-0-0. He should have beaten... okay, Grade 2 Hottie. We've already pushed out Rising Sun Puresu. Even after that terrible match. Relatively. Okay. Bobby Lashley. Things continue. Ladies' turn. Molly Holly. Hurdy-gurdy with an opportunity to avenge themselves, because last week they didn't have, like at the TV, they didn't have that good of a match. So lenient. That's all normal. Props-wise, we're going to put them in the ring. Let's do a little argument going on. Hurdy-gurdy looks forward to beating Molly Holly again. Let's double check to see what the truth of that is. Molly Holly destroyed her. Hurdy-gurdy vows not to lose to Molly Holly again. I don't know if this will babyface her, but whatever. That's what we're gonna have happen. In this singles match between Molly and Hurdy-gurdy. Molly and Gurdy. Alright, let's get ready for this promo. I grabbed another Cliff Bar. You may have won last time, Molly Holly, but one win doesn't mean anything in this business. If anything, I know what to expect this time, and I won't allow the same thing to happen again. Okay. Did you just babyface yourself, Hurdy-gurdy? Just by being like, I'll try harder this time. As Bobby Heenan and Red Shoes are at the desk. Up and over goes Molly Holly to the floor. Hurdy-gurdy into the pin just for 1 count. Nice cutter there by Gurdy. Grabs the tire, but thinks better of it. Oh, Molly Holly countering that into a leg lariat somehow. Amazingly done. Rolls through into that kick. Nice hip toss. Gut wrench suplex by Molly Holly. Really taking it to Hurdy-gurdy here. Gurdy trying to slow things down. Control the pace of it. Catch her wind. Molly trying to break that wind. Oh no! Shot to the butt by Hurdy-gurdy. Conrad unwraps another tire. Really wrenching back on that camel clutch was Molly Holly there. Now Gertie again, just trying to get some time. Trying to keep the offense in her favor. Trying to get her breath back. Crucifix pin, just a 1 count by Gertie. Molly Holly having some trouble. Gertie has been attacking her hindquarters, let's say. Roll through by Gertie. Countered. Into a rear naked choke by Molly Holly. Excellent technical know-how to get out of that pinning predicament. Gertie trying to, like, pull herself through the ropes to get out of the hold. Finds another way. Into the Bulldog. Nicely done. Conrad really enamored with that tire. Spin kick to the back of the head of Molly Holly. Don't know if she got all of it. But Gertie right back to that knee bar. Nope. Countered by Molly Holly. Into the figure 4. Keeping things grounded for a while now in this contest. Over goes Molly. Gertie with a crutch now. The aluminum crutch to the back of Molly Holly. This match approaches the 6-minute mark. Molly feeling that adrenaline. Looking to finish Hurdy-Gurdy off once and for all. The flurry of offense here. Into that Boston Crab. Gertie tapping, but it's not doing any good. Gertie manages to survive. Rolls forward, countered by Molly Holly. Molly looking for that knockout shot. Got to stay on Hurdy-Gurdy here. Has something to say to the microphone, but we've turned them off. Counters out of the hammer lock. Into the cover by Molly. 2 and 3. No! Hurdy-Gurdy just out before the count of 3. Small package by Hurdy-Gurdy. 1. No! Molly out of 1. Fighting over these tires. Head scissor takeover by Molly Holly. Standing confidently in the pin. 2. 3! Molly Holly with a 1-foot pin on Hurdy-Gurdy. Okie dokie. A cool match. It was cool. That match was cool. Suffered considerably. Improved considerably. Sure. Okay, I want to do one thing quick with my roster. You there. There, you can have your last name. Since you're a singles wrestler. Okay. Another rematch. Sasuke Owens. This is match number 4. Yeah, so it should be red shoes. Okay. Okay. So they fought each other a bunch. Last time was those trash can lids. This time I don't want to go cage. Dog collar for sure. 14 weapons, all of them in the ring. And let's pick something silly. 14 bags of thumbtacks. 12 bags of thumbtacks. 12 bags of thumbtacks. Let's go to 14. 14 bags of thumbtacks. Dog collar thumbtack match. First fall wins it. We can put a little script on it. Tethered. There's like a tethered thing. There. Kevin Owens relish being tied to the great Sasuke. For all that means. This is going to be interesting because of all the people at ringside. Like, Great Barrier and Great Too Hottie should be in the corner of Great Sasuke. But Great Sasuke can't get further away than the dog collar from Kevin Owens. Okay. Yep. I'm good with all that. Away we go. Sasuke Owens. Dog collar. Excuse me. Match number 4 of 10 of this glorious pay-per-view headed your way. As you see the sacks of tacks all around as new. Or television champion contender Coco Beware at the competition station I saw. His partner at the desk. Matt Hardy. Those two were opponents just last week of television. Contending to be the number 1, or challenging each other to be the number 1 contender for the world, or the television title. I'm sure you'd love to run away from me, but you don't have long enough leash this time. They're not connected yet. You've got it twisted, Kevin Owens. I'm not tied to you, you're tied to me. Grr-arg. The neck of Kevin Owens, the waist of Great Sasuke, and this dog collar match is underway. Clattering everywhere, tacks everywhere, greats everywhere, as greater than great is at ringside. We had a new world champion crowned in our opening contest, and Coco Beware hoping to be crowned a new television champion by night's end. I don't quite think it's the last match of the night, but it should be close. Quick 1 count as Kevin Owens attempts to roll it up. You hear that chain tinkling all over the place. It's what, the Bob Marley? No, not Bob Marley. What was his... like Scrooge's old partner that comes to him in chains? Maybe it is Marley. Not Bob Marley, but just Marley. Alright, back after this pitcha commercial break. I don't know why we have them in pay-per-views, but we do. Ha ha ha. Grarg. Great Barrier stepping into the ring just to get some camera time, it looks like. Oh no. As you can see, Great Too Hottie Engage with the ref. Great barrier. Distracting Kevin Owens momentarily. Greater than great, making their presence known. You thought perhaps the dog collar might help. No such luck. Perhaps next time a cage match between these two. Kevin Owens out to the apron. That dog collar around its neck. It's knocked to the floor. Great 2 hottie helping Kevin Owens back into the ring, or at least he's trying to. Sasuke's got to get back inside as well. Red Shoes Ueno thoroughly distracted by a great barrier. Oh God. All these vicious shots. First pinfall wins it. The ultimate object of most matches in the SSW. Pin your opponent for a 3. As Owens is now posing with Great Barrier's Women's Championship title. She'll be defending that in our main event tonight. Against Natalya Neidhart. Up and over goes Sasuke. Suplex to the floor by Owens. Oop. Get that camera out of the way. Owens now with a sledgehammer. I think he's trying to break the chain around the waist of Sasuke. At least that's what I'm guessing. After that, he was just going to crush his bits. Got that crossface applied, dragging Sasuke's body across those thumbtacks on the floor as Owens. A wild dog collar match that spilled out to the floor here. The back of Owens just bounced off those steel steps. Could have said that set of steps, I suppose. That staircase, that steel staircase. Look at it casing. Look at them casing the joint. Owens and Sasuke just bad-mouthing each other. We get a nice shot of both of them. Owens climbing his way back into the ring. Oh, here comes the great 2 hottie with more thumbtacks. Just what we need. In and out they go. Owens into a quick pin. 1, 2. Sasuke out at 2. Great Barrier doesn't like it. She's in the ring. The great 2 hottie gets tossed off the top by Red Shoes. Kevin Owens double-fisted bags of thumbtacks, trying to shove them into the mouth, or trying to just smother great Sasuke here. Remember, there are no submissions. He's just trying to squeeze the life out of Sasuke so we can pin him for a 3. But Sasuke somehow still fighting, perhaps only on instinct. Oh, nice back fist by Owens. Sharpshooter. Sasuke would tap if that were an option. But the fight continues. Spin kick by Sasuke right in the face. Knocking those thumbtacks into the face of Owens. But Owens able to maneuver him into a pin and gets the victory. Kevin Owens. with a big win over the great Sasuke in a dog collar match. A mesmerizing dog collar match at that. Profile went up. Sasuke required stitches. Will be nursing the wound until next week. That's no problem. It just means they won't be able to come out with Great Barrier, perhaps. Or maybe they will anyway. We'll see. Okay, here's one that's just kind of thrown together. Just based on who we have left over. There we go. One half of your tag champs, Damien Sandow. Against one half of the Omega Men, Matt Hardy. Yes. Match 5 should be Bobby the Brain Heenan. Rules. This one a straightforward matchup. There we go. Inside the ring, props. Nothing fancy. Shall I have... Damien say something. Damien Sandow resents Matt Hardy's internet following. Sure. Matt Hardy coming out with his Omega Men tag team partner Kenny Omega, who we will see in action later tonight against Elegante in a rematch of a grueling contest that Elegante ended up winning. Kenny Omega requesting the rematch and being granted it here at the pay-per-view. We'll see that later tonight. As you see Red Shoes and Kevin Owens at the desk. They were involved in the last match we broadcast for you. And his opponent, one half of the tag team. Oh my god. One half of the tag team champions, Damien Sandow, with his injured partner, The Miz. You can see hobbling down the ringside with those crutches. I don't mean to laugh, but it is pretty funny looking. It's a great visual. I appreciate that detail. He'd like to dedicate this to his online. It should be the Matt Hardy brand, but you know what I'm saying. Arg. Internet good. You're a dinosaur. And we are underway. Test of strength between these two. Miz not making things easier for himself, trying to make it down to the ring on the guardrail. Oh god, you can see him he fell off the guardrail and stumbled. Poor Miz. Can we get the guy a chair? Here to support his tag team championship partner, Damien Sandow. At least for now. We'll see what happens, because Miz is one of those cases where, like, he'll never be the same, it says. So we'll see. Probably real mad about having to show up tonight. Roll through by Matt. A 2 and almost a 3. That was really quick. Almost an embarrassing performance there as Sandow would have tapped out already. This thing might not last too much longer. Miz trying to catch his breath. Kenny Omega looking forward to his match later. Drop kick right into the chest of Damien Sandow, who looks to be down and out. Matt Hardy looking pretty fresh here. So fresh and so clean. Damien Sandow taking a little nap in the middle of that suitcase. Up and over goes Sandow on that monkey flip. Matt fails to dive out after him, however. So the matchup continues. Matt looks like he's holding a baseball. Or a snowball. Probably base, as it is not melted. As Miz looks just dreadful. I don't know why he dressed nicely, and I appreciate that, but looks like he's not having a good time at all being here. Oh, that may have been low. Our camera didn't quite catch it, but that may have been low. As Bobby Heenan trying to get involved. Trying to get himself in the middle of the action unintentionally. Oh, hang on. It's the Omega Men now. Double teaming Damien Sandow. The perennial #1 contenders for the tag team championships, given that we don't really have any other tag teams. Greater than great. Just got real mad in the locker room when I said that. Sandow now has to fend off a fresh Kenny Omega. And The Miz can't really help him. I'm fine if this is a 3-star banger, gentlemen. What a shot. The prone body of Damien Sandow at the mercy of one Matt Hardy. Go behind by Matt. Neck breaker to Sandow. Nicely done. Trying to crawl into the cover, perhaps. 1, 2. Just a 2. Sandow escapes. Perhaps if Matt had hooked the leg. Oh my. What a dominant pin from Hardy here, and another 2 count. Try to crush him underneath that suitcase, perhaps. Rocco, did I answer you about Powerhouse Hobbs? I can't remember. That was a while ago. Small package there by Sandow gets a 2 count. I was very excited that they came back as a babyface. That they were back at all. Big fan. Always saw their potential, I guess. Whoa, big gorilla press slam from Sandow. What power on display there against Hardy. Sandow showing that he's still in this thing. But he gets caught by Hardy now. Oh! Alley-oop powerbomb. May have been a bit of a counter by Sandow, but he certainly didn't look like he felt good after it. Moving on. Knee drop at the small of the back. Hardy kicks him away. Miz down and out at ringside. Oh, and Sandow would have tapped again. Look at that wrist just flapping in the breeze. Snapped by one Matt Hardy. The struggle continues for Sandow until he's finally able to break the hold. Now sending Hardy to the canvas. Sandow trying to slow things down, trying to grind Matt Hardy down. Fans appreciative of the technical wrestling on display here as both competitors are trading submission holds. Nice to see Miz back on his feet. So it doesn't look like he's going to be on his feet for long. Another theoretical tap out in the Sandow camp. Camp of the Hollywood elites. But you got to give credit to Sandow. He's still in this thing. Wouldn't be if submissions were on, but he's still in this thing. Now getting a bit of a breather as Matt goes to the outside to grab a table. Sandow's got that suitcase. I don't know what's in it, but he's been keen on using it most of the match. As we hit the 7-minute mark here, and Sandow hits the canvas. Oh, Sandow, hammer thrown into that table. It struck him in the midsection, and he fell forward through it. Another beautiful neck breaker there by Hardy, crawling into the cover perhaps. Can't quite navigate a pin attempt. Now Sandow with the advantage. Do not blink, or you will miss the momentum shifts in the SSW. Fighting for control. Sandow flipped up and over the top. Oh my gosh. Look at the wounds of war on the face of one Damien Sandow. Trying their level-headed best to get back into this matchup with Matt Hardy. But now as a camcorder to take an extra shot of the action of the damage he himself is inflicting. Got that knee barred. Does Matt Hardy. As Kenny Omega looks on. Sandow scooping a slam into an armbar of his own. This matchup really fighting for that 4th star. I'm trying to hit 10,000 because I feel we're using everybody on the show, and that's like 90 grand, and then production costs will be like 10-ish, maybe 20. So at least 10,000 people in the stands, please. We got a long way to go. Back and forth they go, now struggling with bear hugs. Oh! Okay. Now into a figure 4 by Sandow, somehow still in this matchup. Miz doing his best to cheer him on. Might need a wheelchair. Where did his crutch go? It's over there by the end of the entrance ramp where he fell. Nice amateur style takedown there by Sandow. Done a really good job of grounding Matt Hardy in the later moments of this matchup to fight his way back into this thing. It looked like it was going to be all Matt first couple of minutes, and now look at the torque on that lion tamer, but a counter by Hardy. Roll through by Sandow into a monkey flip to Matt. Referee distracted by Kenny Omega anyway, as we're creeping up on 11 minutes in this one. Suitcase versus camcorder. Camcorder wins. Matt Hardy opts for the suitcase as well. Tries to trade props, but Sandow couldn't catch the camcorder, so he catches the suitcase instead. Multiple times. Matt Hardy going ham with that suitcase on Sandow. Back elbow. Flips him over. Grabs it for himself. Now to Sandow. Now wailing on Matt Hardy. Pulls him back to his feet. Center of the ring. Backdrop suplex with the bridge. 1, 2. No! 2.9 and Matt Hardy just rolls the shoulder. Just shifted his weight enough. Miz somehow makes it into the ring. What a terrible idea, Miz. Bobby Heenan breathed on him and knocked him over. Oh, Matt misses a leg drop. Sandow kicks him away, gets a bit of time. Drop kick to the face of one Matt Hardy. Keenan trying to get rid of the Miz without damaging him further. Difficult to do. Another monkey flip by Sandow. Matt looks down and out. Sandow into the Boston Crab. Straight into the Lion Tamer. Right on his face. Look at that, right on Matt's face. Flipped him into the corner. I think his throat hit the bottom rope there. Back to his feet. Hammer thrown off the ropes once more. Northern Lights with a pin. 1, 2. Hardy escapes at 2. Trying to mount a comeback here. And use the suitcase for help. 13 minutes gone in this contest. What a war between Matt Hardy and Damien Sandow. Leg lariat by Hardy. Kenny Omega in the face of Bobby Heenan, however. Matt Hardy now with Damian Sandow's Tag Team Championship belt. Trash talking him in this STF. Holding his own tag belt in front of his face. Sandow once again tapping, but it doesn't do him any good. I was looking at the Miz before. That's why I said Miz now. Their previous association in another organization. Here they are, the Hollywood Elite. And Damian Sandow gets to be himself and not a clone. Back and forth they go, jockeying for position. As the clock continues to tick away. There's no like time limit or anything. It's just this match is going to absolutely take its toll on both of these competitors, I do believe. Would love for Miz to get back in the ring at some point, but we'll see what their future holds. As Matt Hardy's feeling it, got that adrenaline flowing. Looking to put Mizdow down and out once and for all. Huge cutter to Mizdow. Into the pin. 1, 2. Mizdow up. I keep saying Mizdow. Sandow up at 2. Stunned out of it once again. Pardon me whilst I reboot my stream deck midstream. Brief wave to everybody. Oh. As this fight continues, we still have half a show to bring you after this. Matt's turn to tap out. It will not bring him any relief. Well, look at face-to-face Bobby the Brain Heenan and Kenny Omega. Having a real powwow there in the corner. As Matt Hardy and Damian Sandow continue to brawl in the ring. Get down from there, says Bobby. Dang it, Kenny. Oh my gosh, Miz is one that gets again in the ring. He can't even walk across the ring without falling over, folks. We do wish him a speedy recovery. As the match rages on. Hang on. Sandow falls into a cover. 1, just a 1 count. Elbow to the small of the back. Gets flipped over. Nice arm drag by Hardy into an arm bar. 17 minutes and counting now as Sandow has ignited the suitcase below his very feet. Off the ropes comes Matt Hardy! Into the belly-to-belly. Sandow associated with this suitcase whether he wants to be or not. It's stuck at his feet. Boston Crab onto the suitcase to Matt Hardy, courtesy of Damian Sandow. Looks like Miz set up a ladder outside. Maybe just to lean against or something. There's a chair right there, Miz. Go sit right there. Almost 18 minutes gone in this one. Center of the ring now. Sandow sends Hardy off the ropes. Oh, he misses with the suitcase. Hardy with the kick. Sandow's up first. Oh! Just boots Hardy in the face, then rolls him up! 1! Countered! 1! 2! Sandow kicks it 2. Fight continues. Hardy falls into another cover on Sandow. 1, 2. Sandow breaks the count at 2. There you see both tag team titles in the ring now, as well as a ring bell. Oh, nice stunner counter. Hardy, I think, was reaching for that tag belt, thought better of it. Sandow struggling to get back to his feet. Gets caught by Hardy into an armbar. Trying to get the full extension on it here is Matt. Backslide! Ref, go, go, go! 1! No, just a 1 count. Bobby Heenan way out of position. Hardy goes low into the single leg crab. Much like our new world champion, Lance Storm. Up and over goes Hardy. Flying right at you. Coming right into your living room. Sandow follows him out. Nope, thinks better of it as Hardy rises to his feet. As we are now at the precipice of a 20-minute plus matchup between Damian Sandow and Matt Hardy on pay-per-view. Something that would never happen in real life. Nothing against either of those competitors. It's just something that would not happen. Still in the ring. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Just jabbering at each other. Dropkick by Hardy. The drone cam spins round and round. Hardy's got that ring bell. Oh, clocks him with it. Drops the leg. No, misses. Sandow able to avoid. Northern Lights by Hardy. 1, 2. No, Sandow kicks out. Interesting pin attempt there by Hardy. Had his leg hooked deep. Had his leg hooked at the ankle almost exclusively. Starting to lose the crowd as we've gone north of 20 minutes now. Hard to hold their attention for that long. Sandow distracted by Kenny Omega, holding up that tag belt. He is technically one half of the tag team champion still. Backdrop suplex with the bridge by Hardy. 2, no, Sandow out. Sandow out and desperately grabs his title belt back. Nice takedown on Hardy into a pin of his own. 2, Sandow with the victory. Title belt in hand. Kind of a baller move there. Classic, an absolute classic in almost 21 and a half minutes. Matt Hardy, Damian Sandow tore the house down. We have 4,800 fans. We need way more than that. But having a good match like this may help. Profile has risen. Profile has suffered. Has Matt Hardy's. Kenny Omega's disappointed his client lost. That's okay. Uh-oh, what's going on? I think Hurdy-Gurdy and I would make a good team. So why don't we make it a regular thing? I'm sorry, are you talking Bobby? Bobby the Brain Heenan wants to team with Hurdy-Gurdy? I'm gonna go no. Neither of us have anything better going on, so we're just trying to create our own luck. Bobby, you are a referee and commentator. That was weird. That's a strange thing. I only have 1.5 stars on this whole thing, but I have half the show to go, including this next match, which is a rematch from last week. It will not be taking place in the Epic Arena. It will be taking place, oh, I don't know, in a cemetery with no ring. Rule set wise, no time limit. I mean, I'm going to go hardcore, pins only. Cast wise, this is a rematch between Where'd you go? Holly Holm. And Mickey James, I think, right? Mickey James. Was it Mickey? Yeah, Holly Holm and Mickey James. Rules-wise, we're good. Now, ring and props-wise. I'm going to put inside ring because I don't know. The last match ended with a shovel shot. So we're going shovels. Shovels. 24 shovels. Shovels everywhere. 5 bits of furniture. Let's go down to... Yeah, 5 bits of furniture. Can I just make sure they're like tombstones? Or... what can they be? Not coffins. I don't want coffins. What else we got? Okay, none. No furniture. No coffins around. I don't want any of that. Shovels. A bunch of shovels. Da 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 da. This is the cast. It's match number 6. So it should be... yeah, it should be Conrad's turn. Script-wise, let's see if we can maybe have an argument about it. Holly Holmes looks forward to beating her again. Did she win last time? She did. Okay, Holly Holmes looks forward to beating her again. Done. Holly Holm, Mickey James, Graveyard Shovel Match. Let's make sure the rules are okay. Yeah. Graveyard Shovel Match. Here we go. Technically a backstage, but... out comes Mickey. Or, you know, she at least steps into the cemetery. That's something. Look at all these shovels. Holly Holmes out, and we are underway. Oh, hang on, she's got something to say first. Mickey James, I'm surprised you even showed up for this match after the beating I gave you last time. That's not a question. That doesn't need a question mark. The result won't be any different tonight. You're as predictable as a book, but easier to put down. Oh my gosh. Wait, so a book being predictable was a positive trait in that scenario, but easier to put down. So a predictable book is more compelling to read. That doesn't make any sense. Like, I can read you like a book? Or I don't know. Trash talk, maybe not M. Dickey's strong suit. Yeah. I don't exactly know what this does other than chip the floor. Like, yeah, what are we digging for? Nothing in particular. As we sit at half a star and lowering. There we go. 24 shovels. And nothing much else in this cemetery of disaster. If only we'd had the wherewithal to add like a 3rd or 4th opponent. We don't have enough people, so we can't. Or do we? Let's see. Molly Holly and Hurdy Gurdy have already fought, so I can have them come back if I really want to. Okay, if this thing makes it 10 minutes without a winner, Hurdy Gurdy's coming out. I'm just going to throw that out there now. At the 10-minute mark. Be on the lookout for Hurdy Gurdy. Might be faster if they don't speed this up. Okay. I'm already over it. I mean, in terms of, like, not having people show up. Hurdy Gurdy sliding in from out of nowhere. Why? Who's to say? As the flaming shovel is in the background. Hurdy's just kind of walking around. Big suplex to Mickey James. Hurdy Gurdy's got a beeline for Mickey here. Got that adrenaline flowing on Mickey James. Even though Hurdy Gurdy's a bad lady, technically. Okay, and since she's here, Molly Holly's like, what the crap? We fought earlier. I thought that we put our hostilities to rest. Oh, right. How about you start this match without me? It should be the main event. What? I should be the main event at every event, says Molly Holly. What a terrible attitude you have. Is this now a tag team match, or is she just here? As now Hurdy Gurdy and Molly Holly have joined this matchup. I don't know if it's an official capacity or not. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. Molly Holly getting in the face of... Man, they're both against Holly Holm. Mind you, Hurdy Gurdy hit both Mickey James and Holly Holm, so they were kind of in it for themselves. Molly Holly here. A reminder, this is a matchup between Holly Holm and Mickey James. Pile driver to James right on the cobblestone walkway of the cemetery. And then Holly Holm gets German suplexed by Molly Holly. A wild one. This is a one-on-one contest, but there are no rules. And so Hurdy-Gurdy and Molly Holly are free to interfere to their heart's content. Pulled back to her feet. Suplex down is Holly Holm to the ground. Just getting suplexed on the ground. It's November. The ground's like half frozen. Brutal. Ground isn't anywhere close to frozen. Well, the action certainly picked up with the addition of these two extra wrestlers. But I can't help but think Molly Holly might be a bit of a distraction to Holly Holm here. As she dual wields shovels and just wails away on Holly Holm for all she's worth is Molly Holly. James now has one of the shovels. She's trying to stop Molly Holly, but she's also hitting Holly Holm. Now Hurdy-Gurdy trying to separate Mickey James. No one here to get Molly Holly or Hurdy-Gurdy like out of the arena either. Like they're just here to do whatever. Now Mickey James with a flaming shovel in hand. Wait a minute. I think Molly Holly's in the match because that pin looked like it would have counted. Flaming shovels for everybody. What a spectacle! Hang on. Pile driver to Molly Holly! Into a cover. Yeah, she's in this match now. It's now a triple threat, I guess. Hurdy-Gurdy not officially part of this, but Molly Holly making her presence felt. Turning this into a triple threat match. A triple threat cemetery shovel match. Knee bar on top of the tombstone to Mickey James by Holly Holm. Molly Holly's gonna break that up. Looks like Hurdy-Gurdy content to stand to the wayside here as the three women now officially involved in this matchup continue to fight on. Go behind. Oh. Vicious kick to the midsection there by Holly Holm. Molly Holly looking to be running back into things with a shovel. Here she comes. Big knee drop by Holly Holm. Grabbing the shovel away from Molly Holly. Keep calm, witches are back. Okay. Come on, y'all. We only have two other competitors in the women's division. They'll be facing each other for the title later, so I don't want to involve them. We're going to have ourselves a winner at some point here. Crowd's losing this one, or they're losing the crowd, either way. We're dipping toward 3 stars here. Molly into the cover! 2 and... got her! Molly Holly, who didn't even start this matchup in the contest, ends up winning! A standard backstage match. Holly's profile suffered. Mickey James's profile suffered. Molly Holly's upset about having to work 3 times on the show. 3 times. That's the second time she's been out here. What are you talking about? She's not associated with anyone. And she ends up winning. That's great. All right. Please welcome back to Strong Style Wrestling. Please welcome back. It's Taz. All right, so Taz was involved in that brawl, so that's why his stamina or his stats are low. How's Dragon doing? Dragon's much higher. We'll see. We'll see. So Ultimo Dragon, Taz. Nothing fancy about it. Just our standard. Oops. Our standard. Pinfalls only. Props in the ring. Can it be a debut? No, just no. I don't want an introduction. To an inferior company. That doesn't make any sense to me. See, no. That's a babyface promo. Didn't follow too. No, none of that. Tribalism. What the hell? No, not that. There. So, Ultimo Dragon issues an open challenge to face a quote-unquote mystery opponent. Out comes Taz. I hope that the way this is structured, he cuts the promo before Taz shows up. We'll see. Everything else is fine. Here we go. Ultimo Dragon, Taz. Match 7 of 10 on this pay-per-view. As we stretch into our 4th hour of broadcast here. Dragon's got something to say, but he drops the microphone to say it. When you've dominated the sport for as long as I have, you have to invent ways to keep things interesting. That's why I'm issuing an open challenge to anybody back there who thinks they can take me by surprise. Again, not a question, doesn't need a question mark. It's Taz! It's the returning Taz! Taz is back! And he's more Taz than ever! You won't believe how Taz he is now! Does he have anything to say? Or is he just gonna fight him? Ding, ding, ding. Love it. Get in there. Get a piece. Get a piece. Nice backdrop suplex. The Ultimo Dragon. You can see Christian Cage, our television champion, at the commentation station along with Bobby the Brain Heenan. Christian in action coming up later tonight, putting his television title on the line against Sting and Coco Beware in a big fight. Coming up after this matchup, we have Kenny Omega and El Gigante in a rematch from television. That is going to be the product-sponsored match of the night. It's Taz! Yeah. It's Taz! I always think of Botchamania. As Red Shoes has a guitar, and he knows the chords to Wonderwall. Look out, everybody. Roll up after roll up. Taz now. Just securing the 1 count on Ultimo Dragon. Taz's triumphant return to Strong Style Wrestling. We expect big things from the Tazmaniac now that he's back with us. I forget what we gave him. But I think we got him for the 48-week contract. I had forgotten that he was with us pretty early and then, like, was maybe amongst the first roster members to leave. I don't remember him leaving. We have been playing this game for months. Red Shoes well out of position. Just a one count once again. Dragon issued this open challenge, was not expecting to see the returning Taz here in Strong Style Wrestling. Crowd loving it though. We should have more matches like this. Just clattering Taz over and over again. The lid of a crate. Ultimo just kind of tumbles out after Taz. Taz fights off a submission attempt by Dragon. Into the spear. Standing moonsault. Doesn't quite get all of it as Taz was rolling over. Good lord. Referee has a guitar on. He's holding a ring bell. He's got a steel chair. Has all the accoutrements. Taz tapping. Not counting. You can hear him screaming in pain. Thanks to this Anaconda device from Ultimo Dragon. Gets pulled back to his feet by Taz. Oh, and just clobbered. Taz just decks Ultimo Dragon back down to the floor. Locks out a knee bar. Dragon counters into a figure four. Get a nice bird's eye view of it. Reversed by Taz. Broken by Taz. Ultimo Dragon feeling that adrenaline. Got to get Taz into the ring to win this thing. Oh, gets caught. Gets caught off the apron. And then catches Taz in turn. Does Dragon. Adrenaline surge seems to have died down for Ultimo Dragon, but he fights on. These two are spending a lot of time on the floor. On this side of the ring, Northern Lights released on the floor by Ultimo Dragon. And then once again, trying to slow things down. Red Shoes Ueno trying to remind both competitors they have to end the fight inside the ring. Oh, electric chair into a powerbomb by Taz, but Dragon absorbs it and sends him careening into the steel steps. Taz inviting Ultimo Dragon back into the ring. Dragon wants none of them, at least not at the moment. Oh, he's got his lucky crate lid. Here we go. Caught by Taz into the gut wrench. Immediately into the pin. 1, 2. Taz wins on his re-debut. A big win for the Human Suplex Machine. A mesmerizing open challenge. 1 rose, 1 fell. Mesmerizing. We're only at 5,500. We only have 3 matches left. Okay, time for the silly one. Elegante. And Kiani, who is perfectly fine. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can play as the referee. 150 slices of pizza. It's the pizza match of the night. It's 150 pieces of pizza. Standard rules. Pinfall only. I'm pretty sure it's the space bar that I need to like do ref stuff. This is going to be a big risk because I don't normally do this. Oh, wait. Can I do a script? Can I do a... Oh, wow. No. It's just kind of an announcement, eh? Not a charity thing. Product placement. There, Elegante endorses a prop they're holding. Hopefully it's pizza. And they argue with Bobby Heenan about it? I don't know. We're doing that. It's 150 slices of pizza. It's the pizza match. Here we go. Elegante. Can I be this? I'm the ref. That's what I wanted. It's a big risk because I don't exactly know how to do counts and stuff. Oh, Elegante ignores the steel chair at ringside. As you can see, the mat and ringside area littered with slices of pizza for this pizza match. Out comes Kenny with his tag team partner, Matt Hardy. I don't normally do this, but I can't go another moment without telling you about this baseball bat. Elegante cutting a promo on a baseball bat. It's no exaggeration to say that this baseball bat changed my life. I don't know where I'd be without it. And you don't have to be a strong style wrestling star like me to own a thing like this. A baseball bat. For just a few dollars, you can pick up one of your own, and I suggest you do so before stocks run out. You've obviously sold out, Elegante, but so has this arena, and they paid to see me kick your ass. Yeah, you sell out. You're not even promoting the right product. As I eat pizza. Okay, I can't do the camera because I'm the ref. Oh, so that runs. That grabs things. I can still tackle. I can attack like any other time. Okay, shift changes. No, I don't want to turn on sticky keys. Shift changes my focus. Okay, I got that. Control does too. Shift and control change my... Oh, God! Oh, my poor, beautiful body! Okay, so I'm going to switch between these two. And then it's pinfall. I think it's this. Come on now. Double down. Betwixt the two. Ooh, I can... Evasion. Okay. Kenny. Kenny in trouble here. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Did not have him down for the pin. So that was the button. So I do hit spacebar. And I get down for those peens. I love it. Can I do the camera at the same time? Oh my God, I can. Holy moly. All right, here we go. I'm a drone man. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I'm a drone man. Circling the guys. Coming to ya. A Bobby Heenan. In a pizza ring. No submissions. That's an SSW thing. Waving it off, waving it off. Waving it off, waving it off. I'm the authority here. Hang on, hang on. I'm a soul man. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Get back in the ring, get back in the ring. Maybe he didn't have another delicious slice of pizza. More submission maneuvers from both Kenny, Omega, and Elegante. This is so fun. I'm using the mouse to be camera, and then I use my D-pad. My arrow keys. Get down there. 1. Just a 2 count. Elegante's up. Ooh, gets caught. Tombs or pile driven by Elegante. Oof. Let me get out of the way. I just tap the button a couple times, right? I tap it once to go down, and then I tap it to start counting. Like I tap it for each count, and I'm trying to do 1, 2, 3. Like I'm trying to do a nice even one. Bobby advising Elegante to use his head. There are no submissions. Also just wants to snack on more pizza. Delicious. Wonderful stuff. Kenny not really going anywhere here. Just kind of spinning around at the mercy of Elegante. Referee Bobby Heenan trying to get this moving forward. Finally. We got some progress. Whoa! I must have evaded. We're down. 1, 2, 3! Kenny Omega wins! A generic pizza match, so it was okay. We only have 6,000 fans. It improved a little bit. His suffered. I mean, I like being ref. I don't think that I fast counted anybody. I feel that was a decent enough showing. Okay, now it's our 2 big main events, starting with our television title 3-way dance, and then the women's championship in our main event. So, first off, it's time for the semi-main. Why is Red Shoes here? For the semi-main. Sting! Getting a chance to get his belt back against champion Christian Cage. And Coco getting a shot for winning that other match. So there they are. This is an elimination. Oops. Elimination. 3-way dance. Title will be defended. 12 weapons inside and outside the ring. Everything else the same. We're going to go ahead and announce the championships here. Referee going to announce Sting and Coco. That's funny. Referee's going to announce not the champ. He's going to announce the other 2. We're headed to an ad break. So we will do the ad break to coincide with the beginning of this match. And hopefully it'll be out of ads by the time we return. So I'm going to wait until the ad break has started, or at least it tells me it's about to start. And then I'll get this thing going. Oops. Arena's good. Props are all still set up. Okay. Elimination. Defend your titles. They have a script where they're talking to the others. They're talking amongst themselves, which is pretty funny. Alright, that's close enough. I'm nobody in this one. I'm just gonna let this one happen. A 3-man elimination for the TV championship. We'll be right back. Have to pitch a pitcher. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Squeedly-doo-doo. Coco earned his right to be in this matchup, defeating Matt Hardy and Ultimo Dragon in a 3-way dance. To earn his right to be in this 3-way dance for Christian Cage's television championship. One of the biggest stars here at SSW recently made their return, quickly climbing the ranks to claim the television gold from Sting. This is Sting's rematch with Coco Beware in tow. And now the referee with the introductions. Welcome to this television championship 3-man elimination match. Weighing in over here, 6'3", 267. Wouldn't you know it, it's Sting. And weighing in at 248, being 5'11", we have Coco. Beware. We named the 2 challengers. That's it. Anyway, I'm Bobby Heenan. Let's ring the bell. No mention of the champion Christian Cage whatsoever. Hilarious. Ding, ding, ding. Cage, who still has the belt on, now getting in the face of Coco. Beware. You're going to see 2 pinfalls before this one's all said and done. Oh, as you see Abyss at the commentation station with Red Shoes Ueno. Haven't seen Abyss in a while. Rumor is that he's doing much better in his recovery than initially anticipated. Christian grabbing his belt back, clearing Coco out of the ring. Gets up in an electric chair, rolls through on Sting. A no count. You will see 2 pinfalls. Last person standing is the television champion. Sting, the former champ. Current champion Christian Cage, strapping the belt back on. Coco Beware, relative newcomer to the SSW. Would love to earn that television championship and the prestige, the power, the pay raise that comes with it. Coco really grinded down there with Sting for a bit. And now Christian's turn with the crossface on Coco Beware. Roll forward by Coco on Christian Cage. 2 count, almost had a guaranteed new champ. Backdrop suplex by Sting, kips up. Rolls forward, off the ropes. A bundle of energy is the Stinger. So glad to see them in full costume. Their gear was stolen or lost at our previous event, so they could not perform. Oh, kip up into a drop kick. Northern Lights on Sting by Coco, just a 1 count. What a wild contest. Our semi-main event of the afternoon. Sent off the ropes. Sting now trying to show off with the title, but Coco ends up with it. Look at him holding it aloft. Would love to be television champion. Look at that, celebrating with the fans as Coco. Might be a little premature. You haven't won anything yet. Standing shooting star by Coco into the D-bar on current television champion Christian Cage. Like we said, Coco hasn't earned anything yet. Hasn't won anything yet. He certainly is in possession of that television championship and is certainly confident about his chances in this 3-way dance for the gold, having previously survived one to be here in the first place. As he works away at the knee of Christian Cage under the watchful eye of Sting. Coco lets go. Flipped forward and out of harm's way by the Stinger. Into the Bulldog. Nicely done by Sting, splashing him on the apron. Brutal attack there by Sting, and now Coco with a body press on Sting, who's being held by Christian Cage. A match like this is going to make for strange bedfellows at certain points. Uneasy alliances will be formed and broken throughout the course of this one. Single leg crab. Shout out to the new world champion, Lance Storm. Oh, hang on. Backslide by Sting. On Coco. And he got him. Coco's been eliminated. We're down to Christian Cage and Sting, the original rematch. Sting rolls him up. 1, 2. Sting's done it. 2 consecutive pinning attempts. And Sting has the gold. In a wonderful television championship match. It was wonderful. They said it was wonderful, everybody. Suffered after failing to win. Suffered considerably after failing to win at a major event. Sting gets it. Yay. Everybody loves Sting. In front of 7,000 fans. I'm tired of busting my ass in the gym for such small gains. Now, Hurdy-Gurdy wants to take steroids. Knock it off. Wait, $340 isn't much, though. Let's do it. Hurdy-Gurdy, you get steroids. Okay. Get some steroids, Hurdy-Gurdy. Yeah. Hilarious. Can't wait for that to backfire. Okay, there's no way we're drawing in 3,000 fans for this. For this one matchup. Not the... I didn't want you to be the ref, silly. Hang on 1 second. Conrad. Great Barrier. There we go. This is our main event. Great Barrier, Holly Holm. Let's go 2 to 3 falls. Pinfalls are, of course, lenient. We're going to put the props. We're going to do... Yeah, let's do 20 of them because it's 2 to 3 falls. We're going to put them inside the ring. Reason being... cage match for no reason. Cage match. And I'll just do introductions. Introduces Natty first as challenger, and then the red one is second. That's the Great Barrier champion. Natalya Neidhart smartly puts the cage around the ring to make sure that the greats can't interfere. So we have a best of 2 to 3 falls, a bunch of weapons, and the women's title on the line in our cage match main event. Here we go. Do I want to be the ref? No, it was a lot. I'll do it again for sure, but I want to pick my spot. If there's a match where I need a certain person to win, maybe. Great Barrier coming out with the great Sasuke, who is beaten to crap. I'll just do that so they're in the ring. Sasuke's still making their way down. And Natalya Neidhart coming out with nobody. Again, we're just going to get them in the ring because otherwise they'd have to climb it. Welcome to this Women's World Championship Best of 3 match. Weighing in at 149 and standing 5'9". Welcome in Natalya Neidhart. And now our reigning champion, the Great Barrier. No stats. 0 stats. You're just a champ. That's your 1 stat. I'm Conrad Thompson, technically the owner in this wrestling universe of this federation. Dingity ding dong, and away we go. All right, 2 to 3 falls. Sasuke's going to be on the floor. I don't think he's going to interfere, or it's going to be difficult for them to interfere because of their injury. But we have 20 weapons in the ring, random variety pack of them. And we got a 2 to 3 falls match, pinfalls only. Anything else goes. You cannot win by escaping the cage. You have to pin your opponent. We have Bobby, the Brain Heenan, and Red Shoes Ueno at the commentation station. We have our other referee, Conrad Thompson, overseeing this contest. And Great Barrier's manager / mentor, Great Sasuke, overseeing the action for his client outside the cage. Nice gut wrench by Natty. Into a pin attempt, no. Figure 4. As Conrad Thompson enjoys a rack of ribs that was left in the ring. That seems safe. Who knows how long it's been there? Who knows when it was cooked? Who knows who cooked it? Who knows what they used? But it's there, and so it must be eaten. Oh, God! Great Barrier with the amateur takedown onto the camcorder that explodes in the face of everyone in the ring. Natty's up first on the microphone, and it's a hot mic to let everyone know she's fine. Your main event of the evening, a 2 out of 3 falls cage match for the women's title. Natty with a gut wrench on your champion, Great Barrier. Into the STF, trying to slow things down. Already tonight, we've seen a new world champion. We've seen a new television champion. Will we see a new women's champion? I'm going to make it a priority to get the tag belts reactivated. We only have 7,500. That's not. I don't think we're going to make money on the show because I had to use the entire cast multiple times. I think I only pay them once, but I use them multiple times, which means our production cost is going to be the full 89,000. Plus, I mean, the cost of talent is the full like 90 grand plus the production cost. Yeah, it's going to be rough. Production cost is going to be like 25. We're not making money on this at all. Never mind the fact that it's going to be a great show. We're going to do a really good attendance number, etc., etc. It's never good enough. Now you look at the worse for wear here up against the Great Barrier, our reigning women's world champion. Natty doing her best to fight back into this thing. Got an uphill battle and a long way to go. A 2 out of 3 falls match. No falls yet registered. Nicely done. Into the crucifix, but just a 1 count on Natty. For your defending champion, the Great Barrier. Hurricane Rana into the cage. Barrier's got her up. Powerbomb to Natty. 1, 2. Natty kicks it 2. Crowd not really responding to this match, by the way. Look at the stars not really going anywhere. Like there was a near fall just there and it didn't move. Nicely done. Crucifix now by Natty. 1. Great Barrier kicks out. Maybe they're not popular enough? That might be a thing. Might take a while. Oh! Arm dragged into the cage, bouncing off the ropes on our way through. Was Natty. Just over 5 minutes gone in this best 2 out of 3 falls cage match for the SSW, the Strong Style Wrestling World Women's Championship. Currently held by the Great Barrier. Currently on the canvas. Oh, hang on. Now standing back up. Great Barrier in yellow. The challenger, Natalya Neidhart, in black, white, and pink. Great Barrier dropping the big leg on the back of the head of Natalya Neidhart. A grueling title defense thus far, and there is still, like we said, a long way to go. No falls registered to this point. Natalie into the cover. Natalya, I should say. 2, 3, Natty Neidhart. Up 1 fall to 0. Natalya 1 fall away, and she just made Barrier symbolically tap. 1 fall away from becoming the new World Women's Champion. The stakes getting higher and higher as this match progresses. Oh, spiked face first into that soccer ball. It was Natalya Neidhart. As the Great Barrier looking to draw even here with a small package. 1, 2, no, not even a 2. Natalya looking to secure her spot at the top of the women's roster here. What an impressive debut on pay-per-view it would be for Natalya Neidhart. Wait a minute! Albert of the Weekend Warriors, what is he doing here? He doesn't even work here! A competitor in a rival promotion is entering the cage! How do we stop this? Referee! Conrad, get him! Oh no, he attacks Natty! Wait a minute, what's going on here? Referee Conrad Thompson distracted, trying to get this invader Albert from Weekend Warriors out of the ring, out of the cage. Oh my God, what a gut wrench into a pin attempt. Conrad trying to crawl over desperately. 2, 3, the Great Barrier has tied this at 1. Meanwhile, Albert from Weekend Warriors still in the cage. An invader ruining this pay-per-view main event. Conrad having to have his head on a swivel here. As the Great Barrier, your World Women's Champion, hang on. Natalya with a roll-up. 2, no. Barrier out. The fight continues. Somehow Barrier has tied this thing. Natalya looking to end it. A backslide. 1. Barrier out at 1. And immediately Conrad tends back to Albert, trying desperately to get the Weekend Warrior roster member out of this matchup. Out of this company. You do not belong here. Finally, he grabs a rubber chicken and leaves. And our main event can continue. Look at the great Sasuke, concerned but unable to stop Albert, who's just dangling from the cage. Albert be dangling. Just chilling. Doing his best impression of that hang in there poster, pretending he's a little kitty cat. Roll up by Natty. Handful of tights! Great Barrier kicks out. Belly to bellies are back into the ring! 2! The Barrier retains! The only one because you had help. Albert won't always be there to protect you. Albert ran in and helped you, Natalia. As Barrier throws the belt at Natalia for her poor sportsmanship. Whoa, what a matchup. An excellent 2 to 3 falls match in the cage with interference on Natalia's behalf from an outsider. And the Great Barrier still wins. Fantastic result. Couldn't have planned that any better. All right, so Natty's skill went up. The Great Barrier has cemented her reign by defending the World Championship in the main event, no less. Strong Style has strengthened their following in the UK after setting a new attendance record of 78.28. Yeah, but now the expenses. Yeah, but now we got to pay for it. Yes, please. And now we broadcast. Ooh, we went down one. Ooh, all right. We made about 110 grand, and we spent more than that. Oh my God, we made a couple dollars. Yeah, we made a few bucks. Holy moly! It's such a thin margin of error. It's such a thin profit margin, I should say. Okay, after being exposed to All American Wrestling's product, Thailand, like hot crowds, don't like furniture. Kensuke Sasaki has been released by All American Wrestling and must now make ends meet on the independent circuit. Road Warrior Hawk is glad that they're gone. Abyss is back. Looks forward to getting back in the ring. Love it. I'm going to make him a baby face. Damian Sando's skills have improved considerably in recent weeks. Congratulations. Mickey James' strength has gone up. Congratulations. Maple Leaf Grafting have ousted Strong Style Wrestling from Siberia. Okay. After getting about 3,800 fans. You got it. Val Venus has defeated X-Pac to become the new Intercontinental Champion of Federation Online. Gross. Sheamus left Federation Online to go to All American Wrestling. Okie doke. Triple H is sad that Sheamus has left Federation Online. An online poll has identified Tony Khan as the most reliable wrestler in All American Wrestling. Okay. No contracts to worry about. Everybody's here. I mean, The Miz is hurt still. Bad News Kingston is still hurt. Who knows how long? Sasuke is still hurt. Who knows how long? Oh, nothing's scheduled at the... Wait, what? What? Why do we only work half of May? Oh, this sucks. Okay, well, we will resolve that next week. We will take a look at that later, as we are still the #1 most popular brand in the world. Strong Style Wrestling, as operated by Conrad Thompson, sitting at a 96% approval rating, we'll call that, or satisfaction, perhaps? In any event, that is going to do it for me for today. I would like to thank everybody for watching, no matter where or when you happen to be. Wishing everybody out there chill vibes and a wish for clear skies. And if you happen to find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G, Rad Gnarly, saying so long for now. I will be back Monday afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern Time as we continue our point-and-click adventuring amongst the fish planets of Tohu. Quick shout out to Rocco for swinging by, to Emery for swinging by, for Rasco for letting me know that my information was wrong, and I guess for Pretzel Rocks for flooding the chat with the name of every little song that they played for us this afternoon. And most of all, thank y'all for watching. Let's find somebody to spread a little love to on our way out of here. Oh, there we go. Let's go say hey. All right, ta-ta, y'all. Have yourselves a great weekend. I'll see you Monday afternoon. Bye-bye.